Happy Wednesday. Hey, listen, Linda. It's some shiggity shit going on around here. It's about to get good. It's about to get good. Hey, everybody. Happy Wednesday. What y'all doing? Listen, they fighting for the airwaves now. So these little people like me gonna be on the back burner. So y'all make sure y'all share me out. If not, nobody's gonna even notice little old me sitting over here in my lane, just driving, just cruising on down the street. Hey, cool, and thanks for joining me, baby. Thanks for being a member. Life with Jamila, just Andrea. Who we had? We had Ray Black. Hey, Ray Black, baby. And yes, you were the first one. Angela Cook, how are you, sugar? I haven't seen you in a long time. I hope everybody's doing real well. I'm getting my entire life, because we talked about it, right? We saw it coming. We knew it was coming. We knew it was coming. And now, hey, Essence, now we just have to sit back and see how the teams form, because they definitely forming. They definitely forming. You see some of the oldies back on platforms with the people they done fell out with. It's true. See, so everybody is forming their team. You got VS over there and James over here. You have the ones who used to all be together and that have departed are now trying to come back together, because now teams are forming. Y'all just got to watch. And if you're a content creator, even a subby, just stay in your place. You don't have to pick or choose anyone. Just do you. See, I'm not picking anyone's sides, because from the beginning, I've always said that I was Team T-Velocity. And hey, Sheila E, and I'm just going to stay in my place. I'm just going to stay in my lane and watch it. But it's getting good. It's getting good now. Now, everybody know that James and VS was going to fall out. This was inevitable. You can watch it. You know, you watch the narratives that's being spun. You watch people who try to manipulate you. You know, you hear the dog whistles. You see the people tightening up. You see people engaging more with each other. You see other people coming from other places, and they just adding to fuel to the fire, baby. That shit's been going for a long time. Now, let me tell you about the Umar boys. Everybody thought that the Umar boys was over here to do destruction. No, the destruction was happening right here in the beef sector in their own camps. That's where it was happening at. The Umar boys just came over here. Now, what brought them over here, I don't know. And to be honest, everybody was so apprehensive about letting them over here. They trying to get in the beef sector. A lot of the beef sector is over there now in the morning. They are supporting more of the Cole show, the Cole family, versus people over here. I noticed that. You know, I noticed people over there who said they wouldn't go over there, to include myself. I said, oh, no, I'm going to leave those folks alone. I don't want to know them. That's okay. I don't know what they hear. Nope. Everybody's over there. And here's the strangest thing. This is where I want you guys to pay close attention to. See, they already knew what was coming. One thing about the OGs and the old beef sectors and the big dogs over here, you know, the ones are the big dogs over here. They already could see when shit about to get a little loose. You know, they already know. So they tighten up their ship and they start recruiting. Hey, Coriola. So we saw some recruitment going on. Miss T, what are you talking about? Recruitment? Nah. I saw the recruitment going on. And so they are now forming their camps. And that's why we just go sit back and watch. But what I don't want people to do, even as a content creator, I would suggest that you don't choose no one side. You just stay in your own lane. Because what happens down here is you start choosing sides. You know, you start doing videos, promoting other people, talking about other people, sending out dog whistles, you know, showing that, hey, I'm aligning with so-and-so. But at the end of the day, they always fall apart here. It never fell. I've been here for what, almost 5 years, and nothing stays the same. Everybody falls out with everybody. So you shouldn't pick any sides. You should just stay neutral. Like who you like, support who you support, and stay in your place, even as a sub. Because now the subs are going to be forced. I mean, these are the people who's not, you know, individual thinkers, the group thinkers, are going to be forced to join sides. Please make sure you hit that like button. And now they go really fight for airwaves. And remember the big dogs, and y'all already know who's being labeled as the big dogs, the kings and the queens around here. We just little pawns. I'm just a little pawn. But they gonna start really getting buck wild out here now. The summer is coming. It's almost like in real life, when the summer comes, everybody just starts just robbing and shooting and killing and just doing all kind of crazy shit. The same thing's gonna happen down here. See, they had already warned us. They was warning us a long time ago that they were going to come out, and now they was gonna start activating. And that's what they doing. They activate. The old beef sector is really coming back somewhat. You saw Sean Bradley. They say he did a video. James is back out here doing videos. They were quiet for a while. You got Lady Nika, Ease back. Those are the OGs, right? Those who they call the OGs. And I'm just saying what I see. You notice they creeping back up here. But not only are they creeping back up here, they forming back together. They forming back together because they know they got a bigger problem ahead. And so they just building their camps up now. And I'm just over here doing my thing. I couldn't even say, I'm not siding with anyone. I'm just going to watch. Even if in my heart of hearts, I like certain people, and in my heart of hearts, I'm siding with them. I'm not coming down here promoting no one. I'm just going to watch them fight because now they about to fight. It is what it is. And it's sad, though. It's really sad sometimes when people just can't stay neutral. They can't stay neutral. And that's the problem. And I saw this shit forming like long time ago. I said, it's some stuff brewing. And we said it over here. I look at stuff the long way. I said, it's some stuff brewing down here. Just let's sit back and watch. And now it's almost coming to a head. And like I said, now they'll be fighting for airwaves. We saw the Russian money come in, and everybody's wondering what them boys are doing. Why are they here? And they're rush for money. What was their purpose? See, but the division was already starting within. The more people send out dog whistles, I call them dog whistles. They happen in politics a lot. Start spinning narratives, start dropping people. I was so pissed because last week or the week, I just kept hearing my name. Nah, leave me the fuck alone. Stop dropping my name. Stop dropping. No, you guys go ahead and do what y'all have to do. And Mz.Teavalocity go stay in her lane. But they dropping names now. They spinning narratives now. So they can get everybody to start fighting each other. And that's what's happening now. And, it didn't take a rocket scientist. Everybody knew that eventually James and VS would go at it. We knew it from the time VS really came back. She didn't like the way they were running things here. See, because when she left, it was a little different. And the OGs really had respect here. But now that the gentrification has taken place, the OGs, you got some of them who still apprehensive about going over to these gentlemen, and letting these gentlemen come over here and come on their platform. But they're conforming, believe it or not. They really are, because they're over there visiting them now. Now you very seldom see a morning show over here in the beef sector because everybody's going over to codes. A lot of people, not everybody. Yeah, we are talking about the OGs about to fight. Yeah, they getting it on now. And I don't know where you at, Choreo Lover, but it's definitely brewing. They say, oh no, I'm not gonna keep going back and forth. I don't want to go at you. I don't want, but it's inevitable to happen if you're going to get the beef sector started back up. Everybody wanted the beef sector to start popping. So now the beef sector is starting to pop again. But you have to see that these people are taking their positions. They are taking their positions. They are forming. Now, for me, this is what I see. They could say Mz.Teavalocity don't know what the hell she talking about. She over. No, they aligning themselves with certain people, and they are forming their camps. For the camps that was a little loose and wasn't so solid, they will solidify them. They would try to. Now, everybody's not going to go for it. Everybody's not going to see it my way. This is just me calling it how I see it. I see that they are about to activate over here. Hey, the hood table, baby. Thanks for joining me, Choreo Lover. So now people want to say that these Umar boys, they brought in a little division. I don't think so. I think the division was already starting to happen over here because people believe things should be the same way. And changes are coming. And some people aren't willing to accept changes, And for me, I told you a long time ago, when you talk about the OGs and like people who have, paved the way for you to come after, the respect wasn't there anymore. I just didn't see the respect there anymore where they were really big OGs, Now you respect for people if they respect you. That's how I didn't care what label they had. Respect was respect. I don't see no king. I don't see no queen. I don't see nothing. I just see people who I'm down here with that, we're all in this sector just doing our thing. You respect me, I respect you. And that's just the way I look at it. So I just believe that the respect was lost a long time ago, and people feel some kind of way. People feel like they should be respected because they've been here so long, or because they the OGs or whatever. It doesn't work like that. Even in real life, back in the day, we respected our elders. These youngsters don't respect us. Is the same here. They don't respect them. It is what it is, but you can definitely see the teams are forming, and some people are going to feel some kind of way. Other people are making videos who haven't made videos in a long time. They coming out, they teaming up, and the reason why I say they teaming up, because you listen to the conversation, you listen to the commentary. When you listen to the commentary, it's directed at certain people who I would say is like on the opposing side. So it ain't like it was when we first came down here. This side, this side against Five Babe and QB and all. And now it ain't like that. It's this side against this side, and now we gotta see. We gotta see who really could sustain over here. But the subbies, they feel some kind of way. It's like when parents divorce, who do we go to? A lot of times the subbies could get caught in the middle if they're not free thinkers. Now, I'm not saying every subbie, but some subbies feel real loyal to content creators, but they want to be part of, other people as well, but they're afraid. So they don't drop down. They don't come around because they want to show their loyalty to certain content creators. But then you got some subbies, hey, I'm just doing my thing. I don't care. I like both of them. I'm just going to go around. But it's something about that. When someone is in a battle, if they start battling somebody, each other, and really start getting into it, you are almost forced to pick a side in their mind. Oh, I saw you over there and that person was dragging me. They say they don't care where you go, but that's bullshit. Hey, baby, how are you, Styles with Tisa? That's bull. Because I saw you over there in the amen section. Oh, I saw you down there and they was dragging me. And I saw you down there and you was twerking in the chat. People could go where they want to go, but that's not true. In their mind, you're supposed to be dedicated and loyal to them. Oh, excuse me. You're supposed to be loyal to them. And so it's going to be interesting just to see how the subs act and how content creators come out and start making videos in defense of other people, sending out dog whistles, and you'll start seeing them lining up, and you'll be wondering like, and you'll see it. You'll see it. It is sick. It is sick. But I'm telling you what's factual. The subbies are afraid to go to other people's chat that they really like because they so afraid that the content creator who believes they should be loyal to them, these are a bunch of group thinkers, see you somewhere else and it's a problem. It's a problem. So then they'll start calling out subbies. They'll start blocking them. Now, to me, that's some stupid shit because everybody's supposed to be on this application for entertainment, right? So wherever you go, is you going for entertainment. If they hold your interest, then you there. You should never ever be called out because you want to go in Coolin's chat. Now, look at me today. You know, Cint came over here, Cint City, and she was talking about Ratchet today. And I dropped down over there. Now, I only saw one person from over here, but I know Lady T will go everywhere, you know. But I dropped down over there because I wanted to hear what was going on with Ratchet. Hey, Gummy, I wanted to hear what was going on. So I was being nosy over there because I visit who I want. I have been dropping down lately just to say I support certain people, you know, or just to, you know, because I feel like dropping down. But no one on here could tell me who to like and who not to like. I'm going to like who I like. I'm going to support who I support. Now, a lot of this beef be manufactured beef, bullshit beef, fake beef, just to get it popping. And I seen that happening last week because it was, well, I just couldn't believe what really caused that with Brianna and King Roman News. Why was that so deep? Because someone stated their opinion that everyone felt some kind of way. See, it pulls when you're in a group, a clique, a family, whatever y'all want to call it, you know, but when you're connected like that, when you say something against someone else, it's like a domino effect. That shouldn't be. Hey, you ain't say shit to me. I'm fine with you. You know, yeah, I wish it wouldn't happen like that. I wish we wouldn't do that if we all was together. That's not how it goes down here. You become the outcast. That's why I said I wonder how this will affect King Roman News, since now him and Bree have a little tip. King Roman News said he's okay. Bree, I don't know, you know, how she replied, to be honest with you. I didn't go to that live. I was over here doing my own, but I don't know. But it's strange that that took so much flight. It took a flight like that. It caught on to. I'm like, damn, all the brother said is what his opinion was. But then I guess she went back and justified why she felt the way she felt. But still, that was like inside fighting. You see what I'm saying? Is inside fighting. So I don't know how it would affect King Roman News. He came down here and he did news. He did news. But we know him for doing news. It ain't like he never did it before. Every now and then he'll come down here and he'll go haywire. But we knew him for news, celebrity news, and local news, right? So I'm not saying that he got scared and he backed away from. I'm just saying that he probably felt some kind of way. Now, he didn't have a lot of people in his chat, but he had his core supporters. And that's why it's good when shit like that happens. The reason why is because you know who your core supporters are. You know who your core supporters are. But then it'll be people up in the skybox that's afraid to drop down because they don't want no one to see them. They don't want people to see that they still like King Roman News or they still like Bree. You know, that's why I said they almost force you, you know, and I've heard it come out some of these content creators' mouth. They force you to pick a side. Oh, you gonna pick a side. And I'm like, really? Pick a side? Who can tell you where to go? Who are they to tell you and you grown? I'm a grown ass woman, but it happens down here. You almost feel as forced to pick a side. Especially if this shit get deep, you'll start seeing people start siding. Now I heard a video today and I was really surprised at the video. And this person really came hard at some other content creators. And I was like, damn, I ain't seen you in a long time. Where did you come from? You back out here. Then I saw another video of a content creator that I hadn't seen. I'm like, where you coming from? You see, you get the gist of what I'm saying? People are going to come out because they gonna start letting you know what side of the road they traveling on. So camps are being built. And so you'll start seeing more people who sides with one person and who sides with the other. You'll start seeing them taking their positions. I'm just telling you, I was like, wow, I ain't seen you in a long time, but hey, good to see you, baby. And then I saw somebody else today, but I watched their replay and I was like, wow, you coming out going against this person. So that lets me know whose side you on, who you really rocking with, because you came down here making a video against certain people, but you was actually speaking kind of another person. I was like, damn, this could get kind of deep, but I'm just sitting back here and I'm just going to watch. Because me, myself, and I don't pick no side. I just stay neutral. But again, they will do anything to throw you in the midst of this shit. And I hope people aren't weak enough to bite the bullet. If you don't want to beef, you don't want to get in it, you just want to be neutral, just stay your course. Just stay your course. That's why I started from the jump going where I want, regardless if the content creators don't get along. And I haven't changed up. You have to show, hey, I ain't got shit to do with it. I'm supporting, and I see subs that go all over. They go all over, you know. Styles with Tisa, that part. Stay neutral. Yeah, just stay neutral and just go, just hey, watch it. It's all entertainment. But I'm telling you, they starting to really get ready to get back out here. It's the summertime. It's going to start. And they were saying the beef sect ain't dead. So think about if they knew how to create beef behind the scenes, and I'm going to say, if they knew how to create beef years ago, every beef wasn't authentic. Please don't believe that. A lot of beefs wasn't authentic. Again, a person will pick up something you say, they hide in your clouds, pick up something they say, something you say, and then they'll start going after you, right? So every beef is not authentic. I'm just going to say that. I think some of it is manufactured beef. And I think they take little things and create a mountain out of a molehill, or a molehill out of a mountain. Y'all know what I'm talking about, and make it bigger than what it is. And I just think that's what's happening. That's what's happening now, because they have to create this beef, y'all. They have to get this beef popping. They didn't want the beef sector to die, so now they have to create beefs, and people just coming after people that has nothing, that hasn't done anything. They just coming at them. They just out there fighting, punching the air. It's just crazy, but it happens over here, you know. And I've just been watching. I was like, wow, here it comes. Here it comes. So I'm just watching to see who goes with who, how many videos other people make, how many name drops. See, because they drop names, they start dropping information, trying to get you to go after each other. I'm just watching them. I'm just watching them. But know this, you guys, if you're a content creator, you don't have to get involved. I don't give a damn how many times they drop your name. Just don't answer. If you're not a beefer, just don't beef. We can watch them beef. Just don't care about them dropping your name. Somebody says something about you, or somebody just don't even worry about that, because it's going to start happening. And you know, people will make you notice shit that you don't even notice. Like they was telling me about something. I said, oh, I didn't even know somebody was talking about me. But they want you to notice that because they want you to beef with that person. I'm like, I don't even notice that. They'll start going live on top of you because, you know, again, they got to soak up the airways. They got to get it in. So if you're a content creator and you're a smaller content creator like myself, the Hood Table, Nikki, Jill, just go live. Don't worry about it. People will catch a replay. Don't be intimidated, because now they're going to start fighting over the airwaves because they want to show each other who's the big dog, who's really the big dog, who gets all the numbers, who can pull everybody. So they just going to stomp on little old us. But it's okay. It's okay. Just come and do your thing, because you will create your own audience, and people who rock with you will rock with you. It is what it is, but it's happening. It's happening. Most content creators are only loyal to themselves. That's the truth. They go from best friend to BFF to enemies to friends to. Now that's a true statement. That's a true statement. That's why I said, if you are a subby or if you are a content creator, let these people do their thing. Don't get out here and fight for them, because they will, you know, you'll make an ass out of yourself. You'll defend them, you'll fight for them, and they'll be back friends. That's why I don't get into it. Breaking news. I've waved the white flag with the den and is now welcome back. Oh, okay. So Gummy, see you. Welcome back into the den. I dropped down in Lady Nika's today. Who else was on? Was Cruz on this morning? Ronnie, that was yesterday. But I just been dropping down saying, hey, just speaking, because I'm just going to keep it in my spot. I'm just going to keep it neutral. But I did drop down there today, you know. And then now Something happened. I don't know what happened, but I was sent a video and I went over there to watch it. And y'all know Tia? Tia, I haven't seen Tia, and Tia been out the algorithm for a while because I didn't think she was still making I didn't know she was still going live. But I just got a video when I was driving home today and I tapped on it and it was Tia. Now, last time I remember, Tia, Pizarro, and Bree and all of them was good. Now, that's how long ago I've seen Tia. Tia was over there dragging. Tia was over there dragging. She was dragging them. And I was like, now what the hell happened with Tia and Pizarro? Because she used to be on Pizarro. Pizarro used to be over there. So this is what I'm saying, you guys. Shit just gonna start getting wild. Beef's just gonna come out anyway. I didn't even know Tia had a beef with Pizarro, Bree, and Lady Nika and Faye Yaya, that crew. I didn't know she had a beef with them, but she did a video and she was just going ham. And I was like, damn, I ain't seen Tia in a long time. So I don't know what happened. You know, then she was going after James. I was like, I thought I saw Tia and James chat one time. So, like I said, it's some beefs, y'all. It's some beefs. Anybody could grab on anything that happens out here and make it a beef. Honest, it is what it is. And they gonna fight really hard. They got more loyalty to other content creators than to the subs. Yes, that's true. But you know what? Some of that's just fake too. Mz.Teavalocity. Hi, Sweet 77. Hi. I think some of that, you guys, is just everybody now will really truly look at this as just a business. I'm going to be cordial to work with each other so I can get paid as well. That's just the truth. Is more beneficial in a way. Just listen to what I'm saying. Sometimes it's more beneficial in a way to kind of hook up with other people around here. But remember, we all share the same amount of subs. There's a cap to whatever we do over here in the B sector. If you don't go outside of the B sector and network and meet new people, that's why I think some people now, and you could say I'm wrong, but I know I'm not. That's why some people are accepting the Umar boys, they call them. They done labeled them the Umar boys, Cole Family, MBK, and Shaquem. And, I see Ghetto Intellect over there now, but I don't think that's why they accepting them. That's why. But the real fact of the matter is that if you be consistent, you'll grow. It's all about consistency. See, in the morning, Miss Cruiser doesn't come on in the morning anymore. So where do they go? Everybody, a lot of us used to go over to Cruisers, Coffee with Cruiser. She doesn't come on in the morning. So those guys are the ones that come on in the morning. Now everybody is gravitating over there. So it's almost like they accept them now. They didn't want to accept them, but now they accept them. I said to myself, I came to grips. These fellas never did nothing to me. Let me go over there and see what they about. Let me find out who they are on my own. And that's what I did. And I do like their show. You got people. I'm sure that if someone in the B sector came over and the B sector was really sticking together, they will promote the person over here. But they're over there now. The big dogs are over there now and promoting them. So that's why they get, hey, Ronnie Q, baby, that's why they're getting all the business. Thank you, Ronnie Q, for always supporting me, baby, liking and sharing out. I appreciate that. So that's expected. So now I was over there and I saw a couple of people drop down. I was like, damn, they over there now? They over there with the Umar boys? The ones that they talk so much shit about, now they over there? I came on here and said something. I watch them in the morning too. They bring a little something different, and some people will still be hesitant and not go over there. But if you networking. And really, if you don't get downright dirty, because I never heard Code or MBK really disrespect women. I've never heard them disrespect women. I never heard their show go off the rail too much unless you got other people from over here who hop on the platform and start that, but I never heard those men say too much bad about them. So it is what it is. Yeah, I peeped the game. I peeped it. Now they flocking over there. So that's why the people are going. And Miss T, thanks for listening. Yes, it's a long going on. It's a lot going on. It is. Hey, baby. Bree talked at Yaya. Bree talked at Yaya. See, I don't know what that Bree talking at Yaya means. See, this is what I mean. You'll get people and they'll start spinning narratives and they'll start talking shit. And then it'll start kicking up chaos with content creators. Like I said, subbies kick up a lot of content. They stir up a lot of mess, trolls and stuff like that, who are normally content creators too. But trolls and stuff. But my thing is, it is what it is. They gonna start doing that, and whoever bite will bite. And you know exactly. Remember when I made my video a couple of weeks ago, and I said, if you come after me, just come after me. You don't have to say shit with my name in it to make other people want to come at me. But that's what they good for over here. See that those are those dog whistles I tell you about. That's part of it. Putting your name in shit. Oh, I noticed over at So-and-so's at Tay Babes. I noticed they were over there talking about me. And then you go somewhere else. Yeah, Tay Babe was over there and she was saying, and then Tay Babe name catches on. And then somebody goes after Tay Babe. It doesn't take long because people think they got to fight for other people. So again, if you are a content creator, continue to do your thing. If you have a morning slot over here and you want your people to be over here, and I'm just telling the truth, then you need to come over here. You need to support your people. I'm not saying don't go over there and support them because I told the truth. I go over there and watch them. In the morning, I have them in my ear. I like their show. But if you want to keep it in the family, then somebody has to go live over here in the morning so you have somewhere to go. See, the first thing they say, well, no one's going live. I don't know why people are having problems. Nobody's going live. No one's going live. So you have to go live. You have to be consistent. You have to come on and go live so you could get your numbers and Google paying you so you could get your Google AdSense. And then you start building another thing you'll realize too is you'll start building your own base, your own subscribers. You'll start organically growing them because they know what vibe you have. They know what you're going to give. And they'll come over here and support you. You may not get the big numbers, but don't think you have to get involved with this bullshit that's about to happen and pick sides and choose and start making videos defending the content creators. Just stay out of it. If you like them, you like them. You don't have to join anyone. You know, because I can already see that shit. People are making videos to defend other content creators. You don't have to do that unless you want to play this game because they can like you today and fuck you tomorrow. That's what they give here. That's what they give. They do whatever they have to do to make a coin. That's what we do down here. I mean, to include myself. I come on more now so I can make a coin, right? So I'm not saying just everybody who hits their switch and a content creator comes on so they can make a coin. But you don't have to get involved with it. I don't care if they call your name 1,000 times. You don't have to get involved and you don't have to be part of the drama and the chaos. Just sit back and enjoy. Do you think content creators going to catch strays? Yeah, some will catch strays. Because you know what? It's easy to spin narratives down here, Choreo Lover. It's easy to spin narratives. You know, I was caught up a couple of weeks. Think about it. Never did nothing to anyone. And I was just caught up. I was, you know, they do that. And they make sure if you don't see the video, they gonna make sure, oh yeah, honey, they was over there dragging the shit out of Mz.Teavalocity. And then all of a sudden I'm in their chat and say, oh, they were dragging me. Because I don't even know because I don't watch them. You know, yeah, they was dragged because they want to make sure that I get wind of it so they can create a beef and I could go back and forth. But I don't take the bait. I don't take the bait. What Bree did to KRN, I don't know, baby. You got to go watch it. It was a big kerfuffle. In my opinion, no matter what, the most important thing a content creator have is their subscribers. Exactly, but yeah, but you know what, Regina, I noticed too? I get that subscribers are loyal. You got subscribers who really loyal. You got your core supporters, people who really like you. And I'm sure if they somewhere and they see somebody, spreading rumors, telling lies or something, they may come to your defense. But to get out here and start fighting for somebody else, whether I like them or not, I'm not gonna do it. And I ask people, don't do it for me. Don't do it for me, because today we could be all right. Tomorrow we could be enemies. I'm not fighting for anyone. I don't I don't beef, I create content. So whenever somebody tries to beef with me after I do a commentary, I pay them dust. Moving right on. You have to. I wish the OGs would refocus their beef. There are more important issues going on here. Well, we just go see. I just see some stuff multitasking. Thank you, Regina M. I just see some stuff really brewing up over here, and I think people will catch stray bullets. Yeah, Corio, I do. I think people will catch stray bullets, and I think that you just have to be smart enough to go for it or don't. If subs stop having a fave, things will be better for them. But they do. You start liking people, and you notice when things took place just last week with the Bree and the KR and King Roman News. People felt bad for Bree. People felt bad for King Roman News. But again, a lot of people felt as though that he had wronged her, by saying something. I thought that he did what he was supposed to. Come out here and really say what you feel. Everybody's grown. Say what you feel. Now, whatever happens after that, it happened. You have to anticipate that something negative will come out, because everybody can't take criticism, And then again, I say this all the time, and this is the truth. You could take this shit to the bank. People don't forget how you made them feel. And so what happens when people do fall out, they start bringing back what you did to them, and that means they never really forgave you. They just was moving right along being cordial, but they never really forgave you, else they wouldn't bring that back up, you know. So that's what I saw. You saw Tia's live. I was like, damn, where did Tia come from? Hey, Ghetto Intellect. I was sent to you by MBK. I wanted to speak to you. I get a hold to you though, Ghetto Intellect. Tia back up before she went quiet. Oh, she backed up before she went quiet. See, I didn't know. I just know she came out swinging. I was like, damn. Last time that I really saw Tia, because she ain't in the algorithm, because I was definitely subscribed to, she was good with Pizarro and them. So when I saw that video today, I mean, she was spitting fire at them. I was like, well, what happened? Tia's upset because she didn't take advantage of the opportunity for her channel to grow. Okay, Beef Sector, that could be it. Right, Miss C, last time I knew, Pizza was helping her with her channel. Me too. That's why I said, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened with her. But like I said, she was spitting fires today. And see, here's a perfect example. And I'm innocently doing it. Not to start anything. See how I just said, oh yeah, I was surprised. I saw Tia video today. She was spitting fires at Pizarro. I thought she was good with Pizarro last time I saw her. I didn't know she had a problem. What does that do? And I innocently did it, but I did the same thing that a lot of content creators. So everybody will probably go watch Tia and go watch the people who she had a problem with and see where the problem came at. That we just nosy. It's just chaos, So I don't know. Ronnie Q, wrong choice of words. Referred. Oh, okay, you was referred to me. Thank you, MBK. Ronnie Q, hey lady, I keep missing your lives. You need a schedule. Yeah, Ronnie Q is coming on a little more. Maybe she's getting busy because I haven't seen her on. Let me see. Hey, MBK, babe. They are only accepted by about 4 content creators. My goodness. MBK said he isn't an Umar boy. He is from. I know he hates when they call him the NBA Umar boy, and I think about that too, because he definitely said that he wasn't for part of the Umar. Look, now listen. I'm watching myself, and I see this video is struggling. Now I just had an extender put in here, and it's still a piece of shit, because I see where I watch it right here on my television on my desk, and I see where the Wi-Fi is struggling. And I got to extend it. MB, oh yeah, MB said Ghetto intellect, I laugh a lot. This could be hilarious, but I'll hush so you don't get Ronnie Q, Choreo Lover. Y'all know I'll be behind. So I'm gonna drop my link because I don't think we're gonna be here long because there's so much stuff. Can you guys listen? Listen, I got teeth to buy. I'm a bake just like everybody. I got teeth to buy. I just bought teeth 2 years ago. Now I gotta buy some more false teeth. If you want to, please at least consider becoming a member. If you're not gonna super chat me or cash at me, just become a member. Just become a member. That'll help me out. But for real, I am having my dental work complete, and I do have to buy teeth. And I'm so damn mad because I just bought lower partials. What? Maybe 2 years ago, and now I have to buy more lower partials because they pulled out several teeth, and so I have to have new teeth. I'm so sick of this shit, But I remember when I was coming up, right? I remember I had a dentist appointment. My mouth was hurting me so bad. I was young, and I had to go to the dentist. I jumped up out the dentist chair and said, "Just let my teeth be rotten." I was so scared. I was so scared of the dentist. Now, do I regret it? Yeah, because I probably could have took better. But I used to be so scared of the dentist that I didn't want to go to the dentist. And now I'm paying for it because now I lost a lot of my teeth, right? No drugs, no nothing like that. Just old age. I'm 62. And so I have to buy some partials. So you want to help a sister out and you don't want to cash at me or super chat me? I'm going to ask just like the rest of you could become a member. Just become a member. My lowest tier is I think $199 or $299. My highest tier is $699. Y'all just do that. Please become a member. That's Ronnie Q's. So I'm gonna drop my link. But yeah, some stuff heating up, and I saw it, and I called it long time ago, and I just want to see how this could turn out. We just here for the show. But you don't have to choose anyone. You could just stay in your lane. Some content creators don't like it if you don't have the same views as they do. And that's something too. You don't have to have a lot of views. You don't have to have all those big numbers because the only way that most content creators got those big numbers is because they were consistent. All you do, if you really want to do this as a business, just be consistent. I'm getting a little better, y'all. I went from just Saturday mornings to once a week. Maybe you'll see me 2 weeks from now to at least trying to do Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. And if the sister get good, she might come here every day, But again, I like to watch some of the stuff, so I don't be going live because if somebody live the same time I'm live and I want to watch it, Queen Diva go come up here and run this for me. Hey, sissy.
Hey, how's my sound?
All right, you sound pretty good. My
Oh,
Wi-Fi is acting up again. Hey, Carrie Original, thank you. So y'all drop that link for my membership, and y'all go ahead and get a membership. It's not gonna cost you very much. Help a sister get her 62. No. Go ahead, very Carrie. That's how people. But yeah, I'm just saying it's starting to rev up over here. And what you think, Diva? You seen anything good with my message?
girl, I see a crash just waiting to happen. I'm
All right.
just sitting back watching. I done been in so many rooms today trying to catch up, but of course I work, so I can't catch everything.
Lord, am I going to have to join YouTube these commercials? Well, listen, let me tell you something, y'all. I have to put some commercials in. I do. I have to get some. Don't y'all want me to get a little change? Don't you want Mz.Teavalocity to get something out of this? I mean, you got these people crushing me in numbers. I got to get mine some kind of way, so I got to run a commercial. I got to run commercials. Is it a lot of them because they not on? Why the sisters have bad internet? Cruises is moving slow, which makes for worse. What's moving slow, Cruiser? Oh, I'm just joking, Miss T. Okay. Cruiser, what's moving slow? Because my Wi-Fi, it shouldn't be. But isn't that something? I went and got this extender, Diva. I told you about it. And I still see my Wi-Fi struggling. So I don't know. You try to save a couple of dollars because y'all know that damn cable bill could be crazy. and you try to save a couple of dollars, and you go to another one. They promise better broadband. They promise everything. And this shit has been the worst cable company I've dealt with. Here go Bruiser Cruiser.
But it's not looking that bad, T, because I'm watching it on my television. It's looking pretty good.
That's you, my Bruiser Cruiser?
Yeah, it's me.
What's up, baby?
Hey y'all, hey ladies. I wasn't referring to your internet, your Wi-Fi. I was talking about the beef.
What you say about the beef, Miss
It's
Cruiser?
moving slowly. Like it ain't exploding. You know how like the whole chicken thing, it just jumped up.
Wasn't that crazy though?
The whole thing with the King Roman News and his intro bust out. You know, that's how things. When you see one of them beefs moving slowly, like a tornado and picking up, or a hurricane, I should say, because tornadoes they just bust out, but they just moving slow. Oh my God, that means it's probably going to get a little rough.
It is gonna be a little rough out here. And I was very and you know, if you and Cruiser, you and Diva been here a long time, and I know Cruiser, you was here before me, you can almost see stuff was cropping up though. That's why I don't like that, you know, and I've talked to you about this before. That's why I don't really like clicking up with people, you know, because to me, some of the relationships are not genuine, and you're very disposable to them. They don't hesitate to kick your ass to the curb. You know what I mean? If you don't agree with them. And to me, that's not the adult thing to do. You know, but everything is brought on YouTube so everybody could see it. But to me, when you have real relationships that you respect and you value, I don't think something that little should really make your relationship, you know, dissolve. And they do that so much that I don't even really want to be like it with no one.
Yeah. And one of the things that when I first started doing beef sector stuff, I used to always say, and used to annoy people. I said, I like all of y'all and I don't like any of y'all. I say that a lot. I like all y'all and I don't like any of y'all.
What's that?
Because for me, it's entertainment. I don't want nobody to think I ain't on nobody's side.
Right.
Now, I go way back in the beef sector. I just wasn't a beef sector content creator. I have experience. I mean, there are still videos out there where I was in a chat and people was on this team was saying, why is she over there with them?
Yeah.
Ran it back. And that video's still up. And I had to say, because I'm grown. That's why I'm over there with them. Because I'm grown. So I understand how this thing goes. You know, you drop down the chat, why is she there? You know, is she laughing? I'm the one, you know, it was just a mess because I was laughing in your chat. I'm going to laugh in your chat and whoever chat because I'm grown. So yeah, you have to, you really have to stand your ground and let people know, I'm going to do this. Y'all ain't going to like it. I ain't going to care. And I'm going to drop down where I want. And if something funny, I'm going to laugh. And I'm going to, you know, sometimes, like if I'm over in Reed chat, I tease Reed and say, I'm going to turn my chair to the wall because you acting up right now. I'm going to turn my chair to the wall. But you cannot, you know, I'm feeling what you're saying. You know, we are here for entertainment. And even in my offline life, I have friends. I'm about to go my next vacation after this vacation I'm getting ready to go on. There's 2 friends. I met them. I met one of the friends through the other friend and they fell out. And I had to tell them, yeah, don't call me about the other. Cause we all, you know, y'all approaching 60. I'm approaching 54. We're not doing this. I can stay friends with you. I can stay friends with you, and y'all work that out. I wasn't there when y'all made friends. I ain't have nothing to do with y'all breaking up friends, and I'm not gonna pick neither one of y'all. So I know if I could do that in my life, where you know people I touch and see and you know hang out with and travel with, I know online people ain't gonna tell me who I can talk to, who I can't. Because they fell out with them. And let me say this real quick. This is what gets me. You have 2 people in the beef sector on social media. They were cool when you wasn't even talking to that person. When you wasn't even talking to them. And then, you know, at some point you be like, okay, well, they ain't so bad. You start talking to them. Then they don't fell out with them. They want you to be mad at somebody you were cool with.
That's why I say stay out of that shit. That's why really when this stuff, and you know what, Cruiser, you know what I mean by being a content creator, and Ronnie, you know what I mean. When it start getting good and juicy, people feel as though they have to make a video to defend one side or the other. I've seen it too many times. And then when that side comes back together, your ass sitting on the sideline.
Exactly.
So it's better, hey, view, it's better to just stay out of it and just watch it and treat it as entertainment. But I wonder if have you ever felt, though, Cruiser, being a content creator, and the hood table was on here too, have you ever felt that you, because you liked one content creator more over the other, that you came out and made a video?
Say no, ask again. I'm sorry. Say it again.
That wasn't a question. Have you felt some kind of way, or have you felt compelled to make a video to defend one side against the other, or one content creator against the other?
That was a mistake that I made when I first came to the beef sector. I was friends with someone and swinging hard for him. And I said, after that incident, because, and me and that person, we're still friends. We're still good friends. And she's no longer on
I know who you're
YouTube.
talking about.
And I said, after that, never, ever, ever, ever again. You know, not that any, I just felt like I got involved in some stuff that had nothing to do with me.
With you, right?
Nothing to do with me. And a lot of my reputation is over some stuff that had nothing to do with me. And so, no, after that, that's the only time I ever did. And that would be the only time I ever will do it. No.
But Cruiser, I have heard it. I have heard them say to, I've heard people say to you too, I saw you somewhere else while so and so was going on. But I heard your reply as well, and I can't remember. But I know your reply was sharp. You jumped on the thing and you replied, and it was like, you know, you go where you want type thing. That
and somebody said in the chat, that has been me since way back. I mean, you know, I just can't imagine, you know, being at my age and somebody, you know, I can't go here. I can't. Only time I'm not going to drop down in somebody's chat is they got me blocked or they don't want me there. You know, I know better than drop down in QB chat. They're going to eat me up. I ain't dropping down, but I go over there. But I'm just giving an example.
No, but
other than that,
I know too. Yeah.
Yeah, but other than that, you know, I know, you know, we know some people who don't get along. I'm gonna drop down in the chat. You know, let me. I drop down in Sean's chat. I'm dropping down in James' chat. You know, it's just crazy to get into stuff that ain't got nothing to do with you. And even with the OGs fighting, you know, my thing is stand down. You know, it ain't your fight. Stand down, stand down, and stand out the way.
You know, and I'd be quick to tell you, I don't know how to roast. I don't know how to gag. What do they call it? I don't know how to roast. I don't know how to drag. I don't know how to gag, and I'm keeping my ass in my lane.
It's rude to tell somebody where I'm from. You better not call nobody a lie, but lie you tell, girl.
I tell you,
the way you drag on boy, and it wasn't just a few days after you drag on girl.
Who? I drag?
Where's sister at? Where's Queen sister at? Is Queen leaving you up there, girl?
White circle.
Yeah, I'm here.
Tell your sister she could drag.
Oh, I don't even know I could drag.
She's sweet with it. See, she's sweet with it. She's not going to get up there calling you a bunch of names. She's just going to.
That makes it worse.
But yeah. Well,
not that you're doing anything bad. I'm just saying, if you read me with my listen, I tease about this all the time. I tell Lady Nika, I don't want you dragging me. I don't want you to drag me. And people have dragged me. I have sat right in their chat and sitting up there listening to it, laughing like I'm the audience, right? Kwani, I can name off some people just sitting up in there. But people who could drag you about your life, drag you with your truth, I can't handle that.
You know what?
It's certain things you can say about me ain't gonna bother me. I know I'm thick. I walk past the mirror every day 10, 15 times a day. You can't get me with that. You ain't gonna pick at my hair because this is my hair. I'm like you. I don't have hair as long as yours, but this is mine.
I see what
I wish I would let somebody that they ain't got their hair to pick at my hair and talk about my hair. So there's different things that gonna bother me. But if you drag me with, my life, some people, you can do that. The way you were talking about that doggone ironing board, I can't look at the ironing board straight no more.
But listen to this. I remember somebody told me years ago, they were right. They said, you know what? I don't know if you just cut me or you was joking. They said, I'm not sure how to take you because I don't know. And so I think I come off like that, like, you don't know if when I say that, she was like, I don't know if you just cut me or was that a compliment? What the hell was it? She said, you did it so slick. I'm confused, so maybe I just talk like that and it's just what it is, but no, I can't do all that dragging and, roasting and all that garbage. That's why I come down here and watch it when it's good, not when you doing too much, but when it's good, I love it. I love when they do a good roast and drag. I like a little mess. I've always said that, but I'm just telling you. And Cruiser, something is brewing up, and so
slowly.
Can you read Free
slowly.
Thinker's comment, please? Read Free Thinker's comment.
That was no drag. That was a read. A read tells you your truth in a comedic way. A drag involves lying and a desire to humiliate and maliciously bring emotional pain. Oh, okay. So I guess I read.
You read down.
See, I don't
You
even
read
know
down.
that. I don't even know that, girl. Let's go to show you I'm not into it. Even like when they told me you were playing in my face. I told Diva, I don't, and Jamila, what the fuck is playing? I'm not playing in nobody's face. What do they mean? On the streets, I've never heard no one say that. I just heard it down here. You were playing in my face. And I was like, and then I started thinking about it, Cruiser, and I came out with a video at like a rebuttal and say, well, shit, everybody's playing in everybody's face down here. If I'm taking it for what y'all telling me, the meaning that you telling me, then we all playing.
We all doing it.
Mm-hmm. We all do it, right?
Yeah,
so
based on what they say it is. Yes, I agree.
Right. That means we all play in each other's face. And to me, most people play more in people's face when they pretend like they like you.
Look,
and they don't.
At work, I'm playing in their face all day, I reckon.
Well, I probably play in their face too. I guess I play in people's face too. But it is, I see something brewing up and I said it long. I felt the energy. And then if you down here long enough, you could see some of this fakeness, baby. You could just see some of it. And the sad thing is that I should be able to disagree with you, Cruz, and you not get mad because we both grown.
I think while we think this is going to be brutal because it's two very strong personalities who do not have limits.
Good point.
So like, listen, and one of them will admit, one of them won't, but this can be very vicious and ugly.
But and that's why I said I see it's about to get ugly. And for real, I just see other people coming out. And to me, Cruiser, this is me. I could be wrong. I just see them lining up now. I see them lining up. I do. And it is going to be what it is. But like I said,
it's going to be some collateral damage too.
Exactly.
And then the people who's wanting to jump in.
I was about to say, and now this is where you're going to see people just jumping in. That's where I say, here's where they're going to pick a side. Those who can make videos will make videos, and you could tell exactly who they side with. Videos I heard today and yesterday told me exactly who these people are going to side with.
Yeah. I was saying earlier today, I said it's like double dutch. The rope is moving. And folks are trying to, try to jump in there. But see, I do the opposite. They say, when you scared, go to church. I'm going to stand down. Ain't my fight.
What I say, I'm going to keep my little pencil just chugging away in my lane. I ain't fighting for no damn body. I ain't making no videos for nobody. I'm going to come down here and do my commentary saying I saw this coming for a long, long time. Did you not see things coming that you have seen so far?
Oh, yeah. You see it. You see it brewing. You see some kind of, I don't want to say slick shade, but some kind of
nasty
remarks, and you kind of and you see people trying to, and you could tell that people were trying to hold back. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should. One more thing, and that's it. You kind of saw some of that coming up too.
Yeah, I've been watching this the long way, and that's why I said something is about to brew up because I think a lot of people thought the beef sector was dead, and they gonna make sure that you don't think that anymore. They gonna make sure they pop it and make it come alive. That's what I think. And they gonna do anything in their powers to exhume the dead beef sector. I'm serious. I really think that. I really think it's something that's coming on.
Yeah, because I'm the type, I'm like, well, I'll say a woman, I ain't going with the new stuff. And I'm like, well, let me go see.
What do you think now that you went over there? Because you was over there.
I hate to admit it, because I didn't want to like them.
Why? And that's, I'm glad you here. I'm gonna put you on the spot. Why didn't you want to like them?
Because I always say I just don't want to get. I think my thing is not getting to know new people. I just don't want to end up in a new sector. Beef sector takes up enough of my time.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if I get to know the black sector, Mode 3 sector, now I'm spending more time online. Because I'm trying to catch up with this, trying to catch up with that, and I just don't want to add more to it. So if I keep it at this, that'll limit my time. Because I'm nosy. So I'm like, what's going on? T-Velocity on. Ooh, who else? Oh, they all on over here. Ooh, they on over here. So it's I just didn't want to. I always compare it to soap operas. I watch ABC soaps.
Mm-hmm.
And that was 3 of them. I wasn't gonna be adding up, sitting up in the front of the TV all day trying to watch CBS soaps and ABC soaps.
Mm-hmm. Look, Lady T is saying the same thing. She didn't want to. Whenever someone comes over to the beef sector, we are very apprehensive. Why are they here? What are they doing here? They coming over. They coming for our money. They coming for this. They coming for that. And you don't give them a chance a lot of times. You just shut them out, right? But when I went over there, and unfortunately for me, when those guys do their commentary, they almost do it like sports analysis.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to kind of be open-minded to pick up what they putting down. And I like the vibe over there. Now, when our people start jumping on the platform, it takes a different damn form. Everywhere we go, when we start, it just takes a different form. They were pretty mellow, but they get off track. And I watched them once. I said, oh, okay, I kind of like them. I watched them twice. I was like, oh, I like that vibe. I like that balance, the yin and the yang type thing. And it's kind of mellow over there. So I must admit, I do like them and I watch them in the morning. Now, here's the truth. If Cruiser was coming back on in the morning, doing like she was doing Coffee with Cruiser, I would support Cruiser. I probably will watch them, but I think my first support would be for Cruiser because she's basically from over here, But no one over here goes live in the morning, and now they are making sure that they go over there and watch those gentlemen.
And even the morning that I did go live, I was so late going live because I was sitting up over there watching them. I said, well, let me go do my live. But yeah, they're interesting. And like you said, it's like a sports, like sportscasters or a good podcast discussion. They adding a little humor. It's pretty good.
Different. They are pleasantly disagreeable. When they disagree with each other, that's you, RQ? Ronnie Q? Hold on, Ronnie Q?
I'm sorry, I was on mute. That's me.
Oh, they disagree, but it's a good balance to it. And we really don't see that over here. Once you disagree, you're done over here. And that's what I think the beauty over there with them. They are men, and when they disagree, they just disagree and they keep it moving. You can't disagree with people over here, honestly. Even when they do the co-host thing and the host, I've been watching that lately. If you disagree, it becomes chaos. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Even yesterday, I was picking on that guy, and I don't know him. That's the first time I ever seen him conscious. We were picking on him because he was tearing up them Bible names on this channel. He never came back and went off on us or name call us or anything like that. Yeah. So I have to see more of him. Maybe he will later. He did take that lady's $800, but we shall see. Hey, Ronnie Q.
Yeah, but that's something he did. Hey, Ronnie Q, what's going on, baby girl? Thank you for sharing, and what you want to add to it.
Hey, ladies, how you doing? Okay, I'm gonna I'm going to disagree with some of the things that you guys are saying. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
just a second.
Your sound went out, Ronnie Q.
I said just a second. I had a Dorito in my mouth as you guys called on me.
Your Dorito, take your time. Let them disagree
Okay,
with us.
so
Is the Dorito stuck in your mouth?
no, I was talking. I thought I had unmuted myself.
No, we don't hear
So
you.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. I disagree on some points. First impressions for me, with the backstories that were told by them about themselves. Um, I don't get into those type of people who view women in a certain type of way. But then, as if I hear something different, then I can rock with you. Like with the NBK guy, I heard something different. I heard him speak on something of substance or intelligence or things like that. I haven't heard anything else from the other people. I heard a lot of, talking about the sector and getting things wrong and then correcting as if they really knew it, and they changed their opinion and then go back to the same opinion, wrong opinion about things and people in the sector. So I don't see anything, I haven't seen anything of value that they are offering to the sector. However, I do want to say this, and let's be real clear about the games that's played by the
We really hate them.
content.
Good.
No, who really like them, who really hate you. Let's be clear. You know, you talked about it earlier. You got to go live when you want to go live because
Yeah.
people are going to step on you, find somebody to step on you. You just got to continue to go live.
Mm-hmm.
I get up real early and walk my dogs. And then one morning I was like, let me do a live. And then I did it again. And then it was during the month of December. And then I said, I think I found a sweet spot. And then who is ushered in
Yep.
to this exact time zone? Somebody who is not even from the sector. And then everybody is like, oh, well, nobody's goes live. No, nobody is supported in going live. So I continue
Mhm.
to go live. I didn't go live this morning because I had something to do, and I had so. But yet, let's be real clear. It's some games being hashed and done here. But my time spot is at 4 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and that's what it is. So if somebody ushers somebody in and tell them to go live at that time, that's what it is. But this is
Mm.
that's what time Ronnie Q is going live. And let's say another thing. I found something real curious.
Go ahead.
I found something real curious today about that Tia situation. The
That
same
shit was
person
weird.
the same person gets up on Yaya's channel and says, well, she don't have that many places to go in the beef sector anymore, and name off very few names of people, content creators in the beef sector that Tia could go to, and leave off a slew of names, but does include this new person that they ushered in on top of everybody else. So let's not act like we do not see the games that are being played here.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It's real clear. Who are you to say who somebody can go to in the beef sector and act as if other content creators in the beef sector aren't people in the beef sector? So
Mm,
there's a whole lot of BS
mm.
going on. So that's all I
Well,
need to add.
yeah. See, that's something I agree with you. That's something I agree with you about, and it is what it is. That's why I really, Ronnie Q, I really kind of stay to myself because it's almost like you playing with a shiny new toy and you throw me away when you want to. So staying by myself, playing in my own sandbox, I can have all the toys I want, and anytime I get tired of playing with them, I could throw them away. I didn't know where that Tia situation came from. So where do you say it came from? See, that's not Tia. It was Jay Dunn. They named your channel too. She can't go on. No, she can't go on here. She can't come on here. Oh, you talking about Tia, Ronnie Q? Ronnie Q? Go ahead, Dovey. What's up, Dovey?
Hey
Welcome.
y'all, hey
Hey,
ladies. Well,
baby.
thank you for
Toby.
what you're doing. Thank you. Hey chat. I
Mhm.
have something to say. Even though that,
Hey,
I
Doc.
still come on at the morning time between 3:30 and 4. I still come on my time too. My regular time. I'm still there doing
Mm-hmm.
early morning prayer or whatever that I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Giving out numbers, whatever that the spirit leads me to go. But I don't like about dealing with these guys, dealing with the ladies. Ronnie Q, myself, and also what's Demetrius. We had called it out, didn't fact with share and share like share the video for all
Mm-hmm.
us what is this for all us to eat, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I cannot understand didn't fact with these here guys that come over here. They just went on ahead in attack. They just went on ahead in attack like that. Like even though we got some new fish in the pond,
Uh-huh.
still yet we still got all the other ladies around here. All
Mm-hmm.
right, that we all still trying to get to our thousand or whatever we got to do. They give so much open arm because it's a new fish in the pond. They do everybody like that. All right, but this here pond here is sort of kind of different to me of dealing with I guess because they coming in with some money or whatever they giving them,
Mm-hmm.
and also too, it's like that money talk and they
Mm-hmm.
don't care. They don't care who that they hurt because it didn't fight with the money. And you can come up on their panel and help support their show, laugh and kiki and all this other cool and please Velocity, I'm here. I'm talking. I come in peace. And I come in with respect. I do
What's
watch
going
the
on?
chat. I do watch the chat. Please,
Oh, okay.
cooling. I don't know you, baby, but I guess so. You see me around.
Cool and
Then you never had no problem, and I don't want no problem. But you want to be a problem, then we can do this stuff. Okay?
well,
But we're not
Dovey.
here. But I'm talking about situation
Go
online.
ahead,
When
Dovey.
but what
Dovey,
I can't understand is that Jennifer with the support.
why? Okay, Dovey, what do you have against those gentlemen that you don't go over there and support them? Be honest. Because
I
remember,
don't like because that they came over here wide open and they don't want to talk nothing did affect what they sector. They just picked out what all that they see over here like they came like that they Hercules and like to me they were trying to like belittle the sector
mm-hmm,
like to belittle stuff like that. They here they gonna make a change in the menu and they are
mm-hmm,
so better and they so much hot and then they just go and start and they go and just start taking stories that they see around here and
mm-hmm,
start putting it in their own words. So I
mm-hmm.
didn't dig them. So I don't, I don't
Oh,
dig them. I don't support them. I don't care who goes over there. And
okay. You
so I
just,
rather just stay in my corner, even though I come on 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. I rather stay in my corner.
yeah, I know you come on real early, Dovey. And but you know
Sometimes I
what,
keep on going all night. See, one thing you gotta understand, when I'm coming in and I'm doing my prayer, I'm in another time zone.
Zone, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I'm in early morning with them, some evening with them. So that's why I'm on in that time. But with us, it'll be 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, okay. Because that so you come on 3 or 4. I was just wondering, like Cruiser said she's been working, so she can't. Ronnie Q said
Mhm.
sometimes she's not able to come on in the morning. But I know that some people was getting just a little upset because, like I said, I see a lot of the beef sector over there now in Cole family, and they mod over there and everything. And I was just wondering what happened to the guys, our content creators over here in the beef sector. Here go Talent. Hold on.
Oh,
Let me
no
make sure that's Talent though, y'all. Give me a minute because y'all know he got that little. That's you, Talent?
Hello, it's me.
Hey, Talent, what's going on? And so I was just wondering. Okay, let me move that banner, Talent. I apologize. So I get where you coming from, Dobie. So y'all thinking that what happened is when you go on live, and let's just be truthful here. When you go on live, other people is sending them over to other channels and not supporting y'all. That's what you feel?
well,
Or they
no.
going
Okay.
live?
Only thing that I had,
Oh,
but
Dobie,
I'm
your
used to the
mic is
crowd.
loud.
I'm used to the crowd that I get that time of the morning.
Dobie, please cut your mic
Dobie,
down.
your mic is
Oh,
kind of
sorry.
loud.
I'm
That's
sorry.
Dobie.
How
That's
about
all right.
now? I'm good. I'm good.
You look good too, Dobie. Yeah,
Oh,
go ahead.
thank you. Okay. No, no, I'm used to the type of crowd that I get that type of morning. So
Mm-hmm.
it does not bother
Oh,
me.
okay.
But one thing that I do that bother me that I had to instru with this young lady here that
Mm-hmm.
when it was with the thing did the fact with past tense with
Mm-hmm.
myself and Honest Roll, when she came over there and said, y'all, Honest Roll is reading Dolby, y'all leave from here and come over
Mm-hmm.
there. And I blocked her
Mm-hmm.
out of my chat. I think so that was very, very rude. And maybe this is not the time. Well, I'm gonna ask you, not trying to change the subject, but
Mm-hmm.
cooling is basically is calling me out. I don't understand why.
Cooling,
Cooling, yeah,
cooling.
I'm calm.
Oh, you and cooling don't get along. Thank you,
I
Dobie.
didn't never know that we didn't. I didn't know that we didn't.
Oh,
But I'm good for whatever it is because she not be sick anyway, so it does not even bother me.
okay.
I've been
What's up?
coming on since day one, since 2017, 2018. I've always been 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. And when I come
Oh,
up during the daytime, that's just because it's something
Diva.
that hit me around about now. What
Oh,
did I
okay.
lie
Yes,
on you,
Susan.
Cool? Because I said I saw you over there laughing over there in the chat with that guy. Yeah, I did. I said that. I said that. And I did.
Dobie says she said it.
Yeah, yeah, I said it and I stand by what I said. I'm a grown
Uh,
woman. Come
can
on,
I?
somebody.
Okay, let's move. Okay, hold on, Dobie. Talon, welcome to the platform. What would you like to add?
Hey, thank you. I can't say hello to everyone individually, but hello, ladies.
Okay.
I do want to say this because I'm severely conflicted, and I have to be honest with everyone.
Oh, I
Uh,
know you are.
yeah, because on one hand, you got to understand, binary code is a
Mhm.
articulate brother,
Yes, he is.
very articulate, and the way he runs his platform, I love.
Mm-hmm.
And with MBK, the same thing,
Hey, Silky.
and it
Mhm.
was good to have males, straight
I
males,
feel
come
so
into the
good.
sector. I
Mm-hmm.
thought it was a great thing, and apparently I trolled them a little too hard, and I they told me to back off, so I backed off. I was just
Mhm.
so excited to finally be able to go off on dudes because I can't
I'm
touch
in.
women. I can't
Mm-hmm.
touch women. So
Mm-hmm.
so the thing is that when I started learning about their sector more and going into some of the content creators of the sector, that's what they call the
Mm-hmm.
umbrella over all of these various groups, the sector. I found out that it is indeed a lot of manosphere individuals, a lot of, and what I mean by that, a lot of men who hate black women. Uh, a lot of these,
Wow.
a lot of these men are dating or married to white women, and that's not necessarily. I don't really knock that because as most of you all know, I used to date white women, but
Mm.
what I'm saying, whoa, that ad lib was crazy right there, T
Yeah,
Velocity. Wait a
I
minute
bet it was.
now.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh boy, oh
Go
boy.
ahead.
But look, but what I want to say is, learning about them. See, as a man, I understand these type of conversations, and a lot of them think that nobody in the beef sector is listening to them, and
Mm-hmm.
they can just talk. They can be their authentic selves, and their authentic selves. A lot of them hate women and think women, should be subjugated, uh, should
Wow.
know their quote air quotes place. And they have said a lot of those women in the beef sector talk to men crazy, and then they go start talking recklessly. You don't hear that, but what you do hear when they come over here is the very commercial, the very pleasing
Right.
he's that smooth, clever face they put on the misogyny. And you have to be very careful about that. And this is why Ronnie Q and I may have our differences about certain things.
Oh.
He has really been, he has seen them from the door. And unlike most of these women, and this is going to offend some of you, it's like I'm watching a zombie movie. And if you know how zombie movies start off, you slowly see somebody get bit, and then you see
Mm-hmm.
people slowly whole city get taken over by zombies, and that's what's happening with this code takeover.
Damn.
I see women who were initially steadfast and stood strong are now buckling, and and there's nothing wrong with interacting with these individuals if you're going to make money off of them. As black women, if you can make money off of these characters, I used to call them clowns, but I can't do that too much now because I just said I like binary, I like MBK, I like hood. But if you're making money off of it, I understand. But if you're not making money off of it and you're just gravitating towards them because they're male, they're men, you're getting that male attention. And Sassy did a very great job in really showing how that really plays out in real time. Uh,
Uh-huh.
then as a male, I'm looking at those women who are just flocking over there, and everything those men do is just so great. I I look at those women using an uppity term as mammies, and
Damn.
even Pizarro, who I thought wouldn't be groveling around over to Code's platform. I knew she wasn't going to do that. I see her in there. Now, before someone says, "Why are you in there?" If you're objecting, I just said I'm conflicted. As a man, these are men. We're talking. Hey,
Right.
I understand how men talk. I don't necessarily agree with the misogyny, but it's something different. It's not a bunch of women yelling and doing all of this stuff.
Uh-huh.
You're
That's what
talking,
I like.
and what you did, and Miss T, what you did was a great explanation of what MBK and Cole do. It's like sports commentary, like you would see on ESPN, where you have back and forth between Michael Wilbon and whoever else is along. I like
Stephen
that.
Smith, anybody.
Yeah, yeah, I like that. So I'm with you on that. But as women, you have to be very careful because you have to understand also there's a darker side to some of them. I don't want to put that. I don't want to cast that net over all of them. But there's a
Some of us
darker
women
side.
actually watch sports, so we understand the back and forth and what to look for.
Yeah,
Mm.
but the majority. Well, Miss Cruiser, you may understand that, but I understand that you can't appreciate them. But I just find it appalling the ones that aren't making any money, women like who are making any money off of these characters. There should be no reason why you're over there because these men have no use for you. Now they'll tell you
Mm.
what you want to hear while they're over
Mm.
here, but when they're back in their back rooms, which are these content creators like LV and some others, you can hear the misogyny. You can hear how they feel. You're bees and you're this and that.
Oh
So
shit.
you're not following along, but I'm watching.
Oh,
But
I'm not
but
because I
yeah,
don't.
right. I know
Uh-huh.
you're not because I could tell that you're really
Yeah.
starting to come over to that side, and that's why I was great. I was happy to see Ronnie Q come up here and say, and she's trying to be polite. She's trying to tell you, well, I don't necessarily agree. My approach is to get a little even more aggressive. But
Mm.
but Sassy has told me, hey, you gotta be mindful of where you're at, and she is correct. But I am telling you, I do like this type of platform. And another thing
Mm.
that really is troubling about these characters, they will drop down. They're like, they drop down even in the smallest chats to pick up information, see who
Mhm.
they can infiltrate. They go
Mhm.
back to their camps and they talk about, oh, I dropped down in Hood Tables chat. And
Mhm.
it's very, very, very strange. But I do know,
Mm.
but again, the conflict is there. I like MBK,
Mm.
like Hood, like Cole, but I also know what they represent, the dark side of them as well. So I'm still trying to
Wow.
work that out in my mind. But as women,
Mhm.
you shouldn't really have that conflict unless you're getting money. Not getting money, you should be telling these guys, get up out of here. But that's all I wanted to say. Thanks
Mm.
for listening to me. I gotta go. Bye.
Thank
Thank
you,
you so
Tally.
much for joining me.
And can I
Damn. Hold
go
on,
ahead?
Ronnie. Damn. Talent said a mouthful. But here's I'm glad he did come up here and it's okay. But I'm not in their back chats. I'm not in their other platforms. So we will never see that side of them unless we invited to that area. I'm not sure. And like I said, I know hey Sassy, I know they have been dropping money. I know and that's just was a little curious to me why they lead with money. However, that's what they do. Why are they buying? But I have my terms with those guys, and it's coming up soon. So we'll get some answers hopefully soon. This wasn't about them particularly. I'm just saying that for me is a nice balance over there because I don't hear all the chaos and drama. And unfortunately for some of us over here, and this is where we get the ill feeling that they're talking about us. They're talking about the beef sector. But again, it's a balance over there. And that's what I kind of liked if you was looking in the sports, you know, aspect of it. You know, when I said it reminds me of sports commentators because the balance to me is great. But talent is making us aware that there's a dark side of them and they massage it, you know. So we just have to find out for ourselves from, but for now, what I see, I'm okay with. But Ronnie Q, go ahead, it's on you because talent agree with you, darling. Go ahead.
Yeah, I have I have been a people watcher for a very long time. Since I've been in my early teens, I am a people watcher and I
Uh-huh.
try to understand people, before I even get to know them. I watch people. Now, the thing about this is, okay, you see what they want you to see on the surface, but if
Mm-hmm.
you take a listen to what they say about the women around here who they
Mhm.
think are low hanging fruit, then you will
That's what I
understand
was saying.
exactly who these people
Uh,
are.
Mhm,
You
mhm.
understand what I'm saying? If you see them interact with some of the content creators or people in here who they think are less than or are less important or can't do for them what they have already said that they came over here to do, you will understand, how it works. You say they lead with money. Pizarro had somebody on her channel and he didn't even give her no money. And then he said, been there, done that. It's about the conquering of it. It's not, if
mm,
you are
Mhm.
if you are if you don't get your money put on the dresser, if you out here doing anything for money and you don't have the person put their money on the dresser before they dig in, they just dug in for free. And that's what
mm-hmm,
exactly what happened to Pizarro. See, it's all game. It's all game.
mm-hmm,
I agree with
Okay.
Ronnie Q, and that's what basically what I was saying, that they think so that we are small.
mm-hmm.
And what Ronnie Q was saying, that's the same thing how I
You
see
think
it.
that's why they
Like,
like over here because they see the women over here as low hanging fruit?
yes, yeah,
I,
I agree with Ronnie Q.
I think I'm gonna agree with that. That's a
Uh-huh.
strong
Uh-huh.
possibility.
I just
That's a
said that
great.
I just said that they look at us like we are small. And Ronnie Q, said it better, like low hanging fruit. They don't look at us that we
Mm.
even though with those that do have members around here, they
So
still they still think so that, oh yeah, you got that. Like, okay, when I was in the bushes maybe about a month ago over there by Cole. Cole gave a lot of people in his chat had a ranch, right? I think I had
a
already told
wrench.
you that.
Uh-huh.
I think I said everybody, majority of everybody in his room had a ranch. Why? How? We know what a ranch means, right? The ranch means that you are helping out the content creator to keep the chat cool, and so the content creator can't be disturbed, and no one else can be disturbed, so they can go ahead and get out their point what they have to say. So, but they didn't fail to see. I look at it a different way. You working for him. He got the whole beef steak. The people that over there, I saw that beef steak. Everybody have a race. So he's the king. Y'all working for me. It was like a play. It was, and I look at that. Bree had a ranch. I said, what is the ODS? I said, wait a minute. He doing what he want to do. He doing exactly what he want to do. So don't forget that when you got a ranch, you helping out the content creator. All right. Who is y'all gonna block? Who y'all gonna time out? Each other for with a ranch. So that like him, I like say, boy, look at this here. The things that they'll do for money that will sell their soul for money. When this guy here is playing basic and they playing ping pong in their face. So I play with everybody. Give them all a ranch. Give them all a ranch. All right, I got to where I want to. Y'all work for me.
If I can say something, I
No,
think
perspective, go ahead, Cruz, and then I'll jump in. Go ahead, baby.
I heard what Ronnie Cook said. I heard what Talent said, and I heard what Dovey said. Everybody on the panel, and I understand what they're saying. They're coming over. We don't. They are saying some things that we may not know about. That's
Right,
disrespectful to our gender. Um, People are not as committed to those of us who've been over here, and then they're taking some of the time slots, and people are pushing folks their way. But and so I hear all of that, and I understand what you guys are saying. But we have to understand that everybody's not don't come to the beef sector, social media, YouTube for the same reasons.
right.
And so a lot of this stuff literally goes over my head because I'm touch and go. I'm here for entertainment.
Mhm.
Um, I don't really have time to kind of pay attention to. I have time because I'm on here, but I'm not really on here because a lot of times I'm on here, I'm working. Even like right now, I'm working. It was y'all talking, I'm typing away, working. So I'm not paying as close attention as people probably think that I am, and I'm probably not the only one. So some of the stuff, I guess what I'm trying to say is some of the stuff is unimportant to us because I have to come on when I can come on, because I have work and it seemed like my side hustles is getting just as full time as my regular job. So it's like I can't really pay attention to who is who and who's coming on this time at that time. I got to hit that button when I can. And if 36 people is in my chat because other people live, that means 36 people is in my chat because other people are live. And those guys coming over, I hear Talent conflict because he can't help but enjoy, hearing Black men able to articulate, able to form a sentence and a thought and talk about it. You know what I mean? And we have that over here, but not a lot of heterosexual men. So it's not. So I hate when people act like, oh, it's some straight men over here. We heterosexual women is just going to lay down for them. Look, we ain't on here looking for no men. We just on here looking for good content and entertainment. So if at any point that they go left on me, I know how to walk away. But we have to judge folks for ourselves. I ain't heard ugly
Exactly.
stuff they said behind the scenes. And
I
if I
was
do, I would do like I would do with anybody else that says things that I don't like. I'm gonna step away from them.
exactly, and like I said, that was surprising what Talent said about him. But I have to see the one thing about me: I'm not a sheep. I'm not slow. You know, I see people for who they are, but sometimes it takes time, and I haven't really seen where those brothers was doing and saying all this. Like I said, you and I may not be privy to their backup channels and other channels and stuff, and I don't really care about those other channels. What I do like is their morning show so far, and on that morning show, the only person that I've ever really, the only people that I've ever seen that go up there and disrespect each other, women, are the people from over here. And that's a fact of the matter. I've never heard MBK or Cole say, but I've seen them allow it to happen. Now, that's just like everywhere. Over here, it happens a little different. Over there, it happens as well. So I haven't seen that side of them, but if you think about it, people only could fake or put on for so long. So I have to see those men for myself. Now I know Talent don't care about them. I know that, and I know Sassy have had a little kerfuffle with. I know that, but again, I have to see people for myself. Right now, I don't see no maliciousness. The only thing that I'm confused about is you know, why they pick certain places, to go, but then too, is it their fault or for whatever reason their plan is? We will see it eventually. If they hang around long enough, we'll see it. I was confused to why that code modded up the heavy hitters over here. Was that a conquer thing? Like I said, there's a lot of divide and conquering going on just in our own house over here in the B sector. So when that happens and people see, they use that entryway. They use that entryway to do just that. And perhaps they see shit. And it seems like things is popping off a little more since they have entered the arena over here and people have become comfortable with them. But then again, that doesn't always prove who they are. That just proves who we are and how we stand together over here. So I don't know their master plan. I don't know all the backdoor secrets that Talent is telling. I don't know so much about what Ronnie Q is because I've never heard the two brothers that I talk about. I've never heard them get down like that. I really haven't, so I can't say that. And until I see that, until I have them on this platform and they can answer some of the questions I have, then I do go over there in the morning. It is what it is. I'm not telling
You
anyone
say I
else.
got a phone around here?
Huh?
Nothing, nothing.
Mute
Uh,
yourself. So until
Jill summed up what all that I rambled on to say. Jill summed it up in just a few words in one sentence.
can you put
I
that on?
really don't take it that seriously.
I was about to say, see, to me, I think if things go over my head, I'm glad you said that. Thank you, Cruiser, because that's something I was going to say when I told you to go ahead. That's too deep for me.
Mhm.
This is YouTube. They're not touching my real life. They touching my virtual world. And again, I'm not low-hanging fruit. I'm not stupid. I can't be bought. I'm just here to for a virtual world. So I think that's why it's probably hasn't been that deep to me. But perhaps again, we all have perspectives. We all see things different. And I respect what Talent sees and where Talent coming from. And I respect Ronnie Q. But for me, I don't have that feeling yet. And when I know that somebody think I'm low-hanging fruit, or they misogynist towards me, or they do this, I let that shit go. This is YouTube, baby. I'm not putting too much weight on it.
And if somebody say, well, what about how they have talked to the ladies, in the beef sector? I hate when people come on and say, I'm not protecting y'all. The women want protection, but they get out here and they say stuff and they want protection. And I hate when people say that because I don't want nobody's protection.
Protection from who?
I guess from people cussing us out or calling us certain names. I don't need nobody protection. I know exactly how to find the X and exit out. I know how to open my mouth and cuss back if I want to, or if I don't want to. Like I said, I can ignore. I know how to find the X and block, and I know how to ignore when I need to. And so to that, I guess my point is that I think that every woman in the beef sector know how to handle herself and speak up for herself and walk away for herself. You know what I'm saying? So when you find that these men are doing, some things that Talent was talking about, we know how to walk away from them. Or we know how to, say, okay, I won't deal with that, or I will, and know how to not to get too involved with it. But it's just what Jill said. It's not that serious to me. It's entertainment, and when it gets that serious, it takes the fun out from me.
See, like I said, I never heard that come out of those guys' mouth. But then Talent, he's everywhere too. He be a lot of places, and so that was his perspective, and that was his opinion of him, and something he's seen. But that's not going to change the fact of the matter that I enjoy their morning show, and I will continue to go over there until I see something that I call ugly. We don't withstood a lot of shit over here. What could they come with more? And so someone asked, why does someone cuss the women out?
Or we don't give each other respect.
Why we don't do what, Dovey?
Or we don't give each other respect.
Nobody
We don't
abused
respect.
women.
We don't.
Wait, hold on.
We
Hold
don't.
on.
We don't. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I listen.
Hold on, baby. I don't understand how y'all view. Wait, no. Go back to Pizarro's, baby. Wait, I don't understand. Let me hit on this. I don't understand how y'all view the women as low hanging fruit because the men paying to be on channels and No, I don't. We didn't say that, baby. We didn't say they was low hanging fruit. That didn't come out of our mouth, but I don't know. She may be talking to somebody in the chat. Pizarro, I'll be behind. But I just know we didn't never say they was low hanging fruit. It was told to us that's what they think. They say that we are low hanging fruit over here. We could easily be bought. And
That's what we saying, right?
That's what Dovey, you were saying that?
I was saying that too. And I was saying that I would use the word same thing, small. They think so that we are small, that all us ladies in the same boat, like we can't think. We just basic is below their knees. And
Oh,
that's why
But that's
I
always been,
that's
oh, well, you've been around here for long as I have. And you know, that's always been, men, people come to the beef sector thinking we're unintelligent, we're ratchet,
right,
and then, you know,
that's
people
what I
come
think
over thinking, and
about.
then we have to let them know, hey, just because we can cuss a little
right.
bit don't
No,
mean,
yeah,
you
and
know.
then also too, we have to, in order for us to like to prove our point, we
Mhm,
don't, I myself, I don't take jokes very easy. And
mhm,
then when what that guy named Cole, when he came around, he was doing like some little sly little talk dealing with Lady Nika, and Lady Nika caught it when she called him.
mhm,
She told him about it. Already, I had picked it up right then. That yeah,
mhm.
he thinks so. We small. He thinks so. He thinks so but one day they gotta understand that we are on our level because this is a sector full up with a bunch of ladies. No respect to like gay guys, but anyway, I'm just gonna say it's full up with a bunch of ladies. So we all on that. I think so. To me, to them, for what I see, they if we are low, small, you brought yourself down to our level.
Right. I
Because
think
they're gonna
they.
be preloaded with nothing but ladies. We all on the same boat.
Mhm,
And if you stay around here,
mhm,
you're gonna be whatever that you thought in your mind, you're gonna have to bring it down. Because Lady Nika had
mhm.
this what that kid name.
Don't hold on. Shakeem Rob, please don't come in here putting eyeballs. If anything, when you come into my home, you speak. I appreciate that. That's called respect to me. This is my house. So please don't come in here without speaking to me. And that's for anybody, not just Shakeem Rob. If you come into someone's home, you respect and you speak to them. Okay? That's all. But I don't get that from them. And no, Pizarro, I think maybe you heard wrong. We didn't say Dobie was saying they think we low hanging fruit. No, I don't need that. But Dobie was thanks for becoming a member, but speak still. Your membership is still a level of disrespect if you don't drop down. I'm not interested in the membership if you don't drop down and speak.
Huh?
I'm not talking to you,
Okay,
Dobie.
oh,
I'm
I'm
talking to
sorry.
Shakeem Ra. So that membership does not mean anything to me, sir, if you don't speak to me. Okay? And that's with anybody coming here. Please don't come in here and don't at least speak to me, the host, whose house you in.
Uh-huh.
So for that alone, you know, that's for any member, that's anybody who come in here. That I don't know. You know, to me, that's just a level of disrespect to come down here with eyes and then you go drop a membership. Baby, it don't work like that over here. But I appreciate your membership. But still, you haven't spoke. What is not what is what I said, sir.
Uh-huh.
I don't care. I appreciate it. MBK, I'm not talking to you, but Shakeem, I appreciate if you we already see how they moving, y'all. You can't
Yeah,
let
okay. You see that? If
Nita, could you read some of these messages, please, so I
you
can keep
can't
it
let that,
moving?
yeah, you can't let that bother you. Low hanging fruit means they think, Miss T, you say you agree with Dobie. No, Dobie was saying that's what they think about us, Pizarro. So I did
uh-huh.
agree. She was saying, and then Talent came up and he said the same thing, how they think about women and stuff like that. So yes, I did agree. He deleted that.
They see what they got to understand about this is in the B sector, it's levels to this here. All right,
Uh-huh.
it never to this here. It doesn't matter when you come in high profit or you see that you still low, so you have to stay in order because while you did it, we watch it every little bit. Because some of us just don't jump on the bandwagon like that. I didn't jump on the bandwagon. Like, I just basically wrote that. See what Shaheen, whatever that. See what he came to do. If he worked at was stop. Now when he first came over here, he didn't do that. He was trying to get warm welcome in here, speaking to everybody. Now he thinks so he comfortable. He just can come here and just try to move something with the disrespect. You know, if
Girl,
that was
don't worry
something,
about
go wait a
that.
minute, buddy. No. Plus, if you speak on, you greet the host.
Well, I corrected that, Dobie. But
I
no, I
know, but
don't
I'm just
think
saying, I had even seen that being because they don't got too comfortable.
mm-hmm.
And then,
Oh,
hey, they just slide. It's like, cause guess what? Cause it's basically like what they hear that we say, but what they can't fail to understand, this sector is full up with a bunch of ladies.
mm-hmm.
You came down to here. What do you want with us? The guys are here. Most of them, is gay. What do you want?
But that don't mean they have ill intentions. That
I
don't
don't know
mean
what
they have
their
ill
intention is,
intentions.
but I know one thing. When I had went I dropped down. I think I dropped down to this guy cold chat one time, and basically I was in the bush like about twice, and I didn't see nothing they were. But when I saw it, I'm like, why everybody got rent? It doesn't matter who gets the rent. I
Mm-hmm.
don't care. I'm not into that. But you got
Okay,
to understand what the concept of what I am saying.
I
If
understand
he
you,
is
Dopey.
the king, no, if he is the king of the road, everybody got, majority of everybody there got ranch in there. Why? You don't even know that yet. How do you know that this person just get it right? So it's basically like that. Way like I see it, like hey, maybe he gave him some money or who's ever. Everybody get a rent. When you get the rent, ladies and gentlemen, you are helping out the show for the content creator to have a smooth show. No kind of discrepancy that's going on in the chat that will stir her from getting the show. So
But
basically, you are working for him.
but
You're
but
putting that
basically,
in his hand.
but maybe Dovey. See, I guess don't Dovey. For me, baby, this just me. I don't get caught up into that. I just thought it
Mhm,
was strange that he did mod up, people from over here.
mhm,
I dropped the link in Foreman Sugar.
mhm. And
Okay, hold on, Dovey, because
okay, I go on mute.
this cold gentleman is here. Hold on. I gotta see what's going on. Code, is that you?
Yeah, it's me. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You
All
ain't coming
right.
up here trolling folk, are you?
No, I
Hold
am a
on.
troll, but I don't. I
Informer
don't troll.
Sugar, is that you?
Yes. How are you today?
I'm doing well, darling. This
Wonderful.
person linebacker Tracy, change your name. I'm not gonna let you come up on the platform. Okay, let's rock and roll. So you could just leave whoever that linebacker, that person in the back. Go ahead. Let me move this banner. Welcome to the platform, Code. What's up?
Hey, Miss T, Dovey, Informant.
Hmm.
Is that Queen Diva up there?
Yeah, that's Queen Diva.
All right.
Yeah,
Hey, guys. Hey. So unfortunately, Talent was trolling when he came up here. So,
Okay.
so this is something him and I have we got going back and forth. We just throw each other under the bus. It's fun. I love doing it because what he did was he mentioned some people in my sector and tried to lump me with those people and say I'm misogynist or this or that. And then the people he even mentioned, they're not even misogynist. He knows that you guys aren't going to go look at all these different people from my
That's
sector.
you.
You know what I mean? Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, that's you, MBK. That's you, MBK. Go ahead, Cole.
Yeah. He knows y'all aren't gonna go look at well, at least you, Miss T, that you're not gonna go looking at all these people from my sector. So of course he can say anything he wants. You know what I mean?
Right.
He gonna say anything he wants. Now, I'm not misogynist. I'm not any of that. You know what I mean? So I don't know where all that stuff is coming from. Seriously.
So y'all trolling each other? Is that what you tell me?
Oh yeah, that's where all the diss tracks come from. That's where we be in the chats going back and forth. That was just his little jab at me. It was, it was cute. It was cute.
Okay. Okay. Because I'm definitely not going. This is MBK in the background, but I don't know. I asked him, was that him?
Sometimes his
Oh,
microphone messes up.
oh God, you sure know everything. Did y'all come over here together? Okay, baby, hold on. Let me let him out. But that's what y'all do, y'all. MBK, that's you.
Yes, it's me. Is my
Okay,
mic
cool.
okay?
Your mic sound nice. Check one. Your mic sound
Okay.
nice. Check two.
Okay.
So he was trolling me. Okay, hold on, MBK. Stand by.
Mm-hmm.
Informer Sugar, what's
Sure.
happening, darling?
What's going on? What I was saying is, if you're looking at the stats, you will see the algorithm. If
Mhm.
you look up the beef sector, you'll see that a lot of new people that are paying to come over and host, their names are popping up when you're looking up different, other different CCs that's inside the beef sector. And my thing is, why? Like, who came up with this plan? Because somebody came up with it. Someone came. People don't just pop up and pay 3, 4, 500 to come and co-host. First of all, I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
That's number one. Number two, what are you paying for? What are you getting out of it? The algorithm.
Ah, okay.
I'm a
Oh,
mute.
Miss
okay.
T Velocity, I'm gonna drop down and come back up. I just need to adjust my thing to speak. I'm sorry. because
Okay,
it's not on the
baby.
speaker. I'll be right back.
Okay, I just banned that person from the studio. Okay, go ahead. So you think that they tapping into the algorithm? But let me say this: they did say that though, Informer Sugar, and MBK is very smart when it comes to algorithm because that's how I met him, telling people how to get in the algorithm and how to make your channel grow. He was over there telling someone else. I said, "Oh, I like it. He knows a lot about that." So you're saying the same thing, basically. They here for the algorithm, right? For the numbers.
Explain to me, go somebody. I'm asking anybody. Could you go and check something on the beef sector and see don't they name
It's
pop
me.
up with it? Their name will pop up with our algorithm. Their name will pop up with our content creators. Why? You understand? It's a great plan.
Oh,
It's a great plan because they
right.
came over here with nothing. Some of them had stuff, but not all of them. Okay. And the number one person that's winning, and I'm being honest, even though I don't like him, Shakim is
It's
winning because he
Shakim.
came over here with
Yeah,
nothing. You understand? I call him the Eddie
right.
Murphy of the group. He came here with nothing. When Eddie Murphy started, he had nothing. Okay, and built himself into something. And so now, how is he gonna maintain that? Because you got to have talent to keep it going.
Mm.
And
You
I'm a
you
mute.
I
I'll
can see
mute, like
that.
they say. I'm gonna take the word. I'm a mute from them.
Y'all got uppity stuff here. I'll mute. Go ahead, MBK. You right, Informer Sugar. That's a very good perspective, darling. Go ahead.
Peace to everybody on the panel. Cole kind of stole my thunder. I was really just coming to say, Talon was just joking with you guys. Like, and if you see how he did it, he made sure that he first said that he liked us, right? And then he threw that in there at the end. That's his way of like trolling and messing with us, because Talon. If that was true, he wouldn't say he liked us. You know that. So he's just joking. I know he's not talking about Cole. And I know he's definitely not talking about me because I'm not on any other platforms. I'm not, I don't come from anywhere where I'm dealing with anybody. So he's just joking. I don't want you guys to have like the wrong impression and think he was serious. That's all.
Yeah, well, you know what? Whether it was a joke or serious, Mz.Teavalocity wasn't going to know anything about it because I wasn't going to search in any more channels that Code or anyone else had. I said I like watching the morning show. I think it's a balance and it has similarities to me, what I like about it. The unfortunate thing is it is about the beef sector over here. That's the only thing, but I do like y'all show, and I never heard all that other stuff. So if that was trolling, then shit, we got trolled, right? But
Right.
Informer Sugar, right? Y'all are gaining. You guys are gaining, but we'll save that for later. We'll save it for later. MBK and Code, if you
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm
All right.
talking about.
Appreciate
That's
that. All right.
fine.
I'm going to
All
head
right.
back down to the
Thank
Yeah, I'm
gym.
you.
gonna drop
Thanks
down
for
Thank
too.
letting
you.
me up.
We'll
All right.
save it for later,
Have a
baby.
nice
Thank
night.
you. Appreciate y'all stopping by, and thanks for the membership. Ronnie Q is back up here. Hold on. Okay, so who goes next? Informer Sugar. So you
Not
said that's their plan, right? So their plan
well,
is working.
and it's
That's you,
working.
Ronnie
Now here,
Q. Ronnie,
Yes. Yes.
but how long can that work though? What makes you think is working, Informer Sugar?
I don't know, but this is the way I'm thinking. And Ronnie
Go
Q,
ahead.
with much respect, do you want to go ahead and speak? Because I'll ramble and go on and on. I'll hold
Right
on to
Yeah,
here.
this.
yeah, because I only really came up to say one thing. See, Miss T Velocity, you said for that young man to come in here with the eyeballs was
Mm-hmm.
disrespectful to you
Very
and your channel.
disrespectful.
And then what does that binary person come up with as his emojis? Eyeballs.
Eyeballs. But
Okay, so that's
but
all I'm
no,
saying.
no, no, Ronnie Q, because let me correct that. That's his avatar. It's been his avatar. Every time he's over here, that's
Yeah,
his avatar. But he spoke to me when he dropped down. This gentleman, just like this damn shady somebody, I don't remember shady somebody speaking to me, but they came in with just eyeballs. I'm talking about stuff like that is disrespectful to me. But
I, ge-
Cole,
I def,
go
I'm
ahead.
sorry.
Go ahead. Cole Ben had
I
eyeballs, but
definitely
I don't
get
know why the hmm?
I definitely get that, but
Mhm.
I've seen the avatar with the scrubbed out white face in a green shirt. So I found it
Yeah.
quite peculiar that he didn't use any
Oh,
other avatar that he regularly used, but he decided to use the eyeball emoji after
gotcha.
you distinct. That's all I'm saying, Miss T Velocity. I'm gonna step down. Go ahead, Grish.
Thank you very much, Ronnie Q. Okay, that is true, Code Fam. Now that she say that, but I've always seen you come over here with eyeballs, so I'm gonna accept that as a level of disrespect. We can agree. I mean, a level of you not disrespecting me. We could agree to disagree and keep it moving. But you did come down here and speak. Go ahead.
So what I was saying is,
Go ahead.
what is there to gain, and what is the motive? Because my thing is, I like to see who's around me, what's going on, and why are
Mm-hmm.
they here? And the only motive I came up with is, and I'm just the what out of their own mouths, a few of them is broke, and I can understand that. And the thing is, they're gaining. They're gaining. See, we're looking at how much money they're giving us, but trust me, when the checks come in,
Mm,
they are going to have a party because they're getting way more than what they're giving out. They're going to gain way more. So
mm.
when you invite them onto your platform, just
Come
look
on.
at it. Look
Mm-hmm.
at it. You know what I'm saying? If you have
Mm-hmm.
a price, stick with the price. If somebody was to come up there that had a lot of money, how much would you charge them? That's how you have to look. You can't look at, oh, I'll take 200, 300. No, hit them in the pockets, because trust me, they're gonna get paid. If you're going to
Mm-hmm.
go ahead and sell then sell it. Get paid, because I'm just trying to tell you, when this is over, you're going to see it had nothing to do with money. Somebody genius came up with the plan. Go in there and take the algorithm. You might
Wait.
not get. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Wait. Let me just add. Who is this? Who is this? She do that all the time. I'll let you up, Diva. Go ahead. That ain't nobody but Miss Diva. Go ahead. Go ahead. I apologize. Go ahead.
No, I'm done. I'm just what I'm
No.
saying is
So you
when
think
we
they? Go ahead, baby. Sorry.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Dobie, what was that?
No, I just saw a picture up there and like, oh my God. No, go ahead. I just saw the picture. Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead, Informer Sugar. Finish up. So you looking at the long game. That's a great
Uh-huh,
way to look at it too.
uh-huh.
Because if they do gain a lot of subs and you do run their numbers up in their membership, that little $200 or $300 that they dropped on you ain't
it's
gonna mean shit
peanuts.
when
It's
they gonna be
peanuts.
making thousands.
Right.
Absolutely, that's a great way to look at it. Thank you. That's a great perspective because we all trying to guess. But don't worry, y'all. We gonna find out. Remember,
Um,
we're going to find out. It doesn't take long for people master plans to be revealed. And if we
right.
just keep watching, baby, that's a good point though. And it looks like they dropping a lot of money, but the end game is going to be they win. Got you.
Right.
Right.
If
Uh-huh.
that's what it's about.
The
Go
last
ahead.
thing I wait, the
Go
last
ahead.
thing I want to say, and I'm leaving, is
Sure.
how do you end this? You know what I'm saying? You found the motive, and now you find out what the solution is. Get it in writing. How do you stop them? Start getting their Hancock. You understand? Get them to sign stuff. When they want to come to your room, get them to sign, because you see the bottom line is they're all over the place, being disrespectful, doing what some of them, not all of them.
Mm,
Some of them is being disrespectful. Well, it's really one that's being rude, but the thing is that get them to sign stuff. Get the rules in. They can't come up there disrespecting this person. They can't. You understand? They can't be
yeah.
doing it. Put some stipulations on them, and they'll start slowing down. That's my opinion. Thank you so
Don't
much.
leave. Don't leave inform. I want to ask you a question.
Go
Don't leave.
ahead. Go
How you
ahead.
doing, sugar? You know I
Hey.
You
love you
really
so.
loud,
Yeah.
Diva. Turn
Am
your
I
mic
loud?
up, baby. Yeah,
Hold
this
on.
ain't the area for that, baby. Turn your mic down.
Okay. It's not my mic. It's my phone.
Well,
Is
turn
that
the
better? Hold
phone
on.
down.
Is that better?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's my phone. No, I don't have a mic. Okay. I'm listening to what you're saying, sugar, and I can agree with it to a certain extent.
Man,
But
you just
okay,
loud.
I'm still loud.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Well,
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I'll take the phone back some. I'm serious. I don't even have a mic. I'm talking
I know
through the
right.
bottom of this
Yeah, you
phone.
got a nice mic on that phone. Go ahead. That's Diva one, y'all.
Um, maybe my sound, the little, what's it, the sound toggle? Does it need to be
What's the
messed with?
question, man?
Oh, I'm sorry. So, okay, the individuals came in the sector. Now, we all know, well, I know. They sit back, they studied, they watched, got familiar with everybody. Okay, they came in the sector. They had like a handful of individuals. But my thing is, you can't be made, I can understand with the algorithm, but you can't be made popular without subscribers, without individuals coming over there watching. Even if you popping in just to be nosy and then leave back out. So I mean,
So
you
now,
said get them to write something down, or get them to do this, or get them to do
okay.
that. Just like any
Mm-hmm.
content creator, I mean, I'm just lost on what the issue is.
All right. So what happens is There's the algorithm. If I'm like from out of town, I got like 5 minutes or something. You know what I mean? And I got a little money. I want to be entertained. I'm gonna punch in. I'm gonna look for Ness or Brianna. But guess what? Guess who name is gonna be involved in that algorithm?
The Umar boys.
Right. And so I might go see them because they're live all the time. You just see, we think we playing one on them, they playing one on us. They're always, somebody is always doing something, right? It ain't just them. See, they came with a crew. Somebody put a map up and I put it up on my thing. And so the map is people that's with them. That's why it's always a new person every other day showing up. They working together. Now it'd be nice if we work together like that, but we don't, right? Okay. So they they're letting each other in one at a time. It's like a hole in the garage and the mice are coming in. We got to patch the hole back up. And how do you do that? Is start
But
getting contracts with them.
but let
But
Sign
me
them
you
up.
just said, but you just hit it on the head. Like you said, y'all wish y'all could work together like that. Cause you just gave the blueprint. Somebody come in 5 minutes, they want to watch something, they put Brianna in there, the boys come up. Now it's up to me whether I click Brianna,
I'm
Pizarro, Miss
low.
T, or the boys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
I
low.
mean, at the end of the day, it's whoever's putting out the content that is entertaining for that person. Two, I believe is the working together.
Okay.
I
One
really
thing.
believe that.
Let me say this. You see how they watched and they watch, and I gotta give them respect. Listen, listen. It sounds like I'm bashing them, but it was a master plan because they didn't come in here and rob the ladies or the men. They robbed us from the algorithm. Let me just say this. What's the main piece of meat that's missing? The mornings and the late night, right?
Right.
So Ness rocks the late night, so does Lemon, right? They're all over Ness and Lemon, right? You Google, you search them, they gonna pop up.
Hmm.
Now they got the
Hmm.
morning to themselves. They're gonna take that morning and run with it. Don't you? They go, and guess what? We could be doing that. We,
But
But
no,
like they
nobody
said,
wants to do that.
but he
nobody
said,
wants.
what did he say? They're not
Jesus,
gonna
you
take the
are
time to
so
go out there and watch
loud,
the.
baby.
Oh, I'm
Jesus.
so. I'm sorry.
Oh
I'm
my
sorry.
gosh. I even turned your mic down, baby. You still come across loud. Just I don't know
Let
what
me
to
turn this
do.
thing all the way down.
The one thing
Turn
about
it
the
down
beef
with
sector,
good. But whose fault is that though?
ours.
It's
That's what I'm
Norman
saying. One thing
Sugar.
about
Because
the
we
beef
had
sector.
other sectors come over here
Uh
and we
huh.
maintain. We got them coming over here. We still maintain. But who fault
Mm-hmm.
is it if we don't have someone to take the morning slots because
I
they
don't
work?
know, but that whole morning, let me just say this: the beef sector, that whole morning, we used to have Bless, but see, that's like a family get together. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's like what he's doing. It's informative, it's funny, blah blah blah.
I think
That we
so.
don't have anybody doing that. And that whole morning, nobody goes live. And probably you got read and stuff, but that's what complaining the whole time. I'm being real. That's you watch her this you can hear what happened and who's complaining. That's it. We talking about like a regular news thing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes he does news, sometimes he does what's the beef sec. He's doing that to bring us in there. You get it? But the whole thing is they're taking it. They're taking it. And so therefore, once like I said, if I got a little money and I just want to start blessing someone, I might hit them and I might who hit whoever else name come up. They're gonna get the blessings. And that's what they've done. And you can't fault them for it. We
Mm,
allowed it. But
right.
somebody, and I'm being honest, somebody need to start going live in the morning. Somebody need to start taking those spots. Somebody need to start taking, we need to look. People say Brianna and Pizarro and all them, they all change hands. Who going live next? Who going? But then who's stopping you from doing the same thing with you and your crew?
But hold
It's
on,
it's
Grisha.
a lot of
That's
Everybody don't
it.
room.
have a crew. But everybody don't have a crew as well.
But you're
So
not getting it. You can go like
oh,
okay,
I'm
okay.
getting it.
I'm gonna talk about
Mhm,
Dovey. Dovey
mhm.
could take her show and she could do a morning show.
Right.
Dovey is funny. Dovey is entertaining. I can't take that from her. Dovey is
Mhm.
funny and she's
Yep.
entertaining. And so you're gonna tell me that's not gonna make somebody's day in the morning? Why is she live at night? That's like a gold nugget
Yeah.
that nobody's gonna see. Everybody's tired. You understand what her kind of
I
innocent
hear you.
humor will be good in the morning on their way to work, laughing on their way. That would make somebody's day.
Okay, so
I
now let's
know,
do that.
but wait a minute, but Brett, I am on at 3:30, 4 o'clock.
Okay, that's your prayer thing, right?
Yeah, that's time
Okay,
I'm
we
on.
talking about when the rush hour. You see he come on at the
I got
rush
you.
hour, which is like
Mm-hmm.
7 to 9 or
And we
whatever.
going to work.
Okay.
It's right, right. So what I'm saying is that was ours. Nobody took it. You can't blame him for it. That was genius. And if he hold on to it, that's him. But the thing is, we had it first. Somebody could have
So
took it and done something with it.
let's talk reality now. since you up here informing Sugar and everybody liking what you saying, and I'm liking your perspective, here's reality. If you shit or piss on the wrong person, you through here, Grish. Don't act like you don't know that.
I
So it
understand.
is people. I just want you to be realistic because here we come,
Okay.
and it seems like I always have to pop out to be, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Dovey was over here, and I'm just gonna use her right quick. But Dovey have a disagreement with the people who over here lock solid. So Dovey could be blacked out. That's with anybody else.
They blacked Ness out, but look what Ness is doing. Ness has
They
made
can.
herself an empire. Dovey is funny. And I'm telling Dovey, if you get up in the morning and do them rush hours, I'm telling you, you're gonna see. I'm just being because you're innocent and fun. There's no cursing or nothing in your thing. It's
Mhm,
innocent. Who wouldn't? You don't have to turn the thing down if you live in front of your boy. You know what I'm saying? If you're giving
mhm,
somebody a ride to work, you ain't got to turn and be embarrassed. She's innocent and fun. She could take that little spot if she want to.
mhm,
I don't know anybody else that's innocent like her. Everybody else, is cursing it. That's something for her. That's just my
mhm.
opinion. I'm not saying she got to do it. I don't know anybody else I will put there.
May I say something
Of
that
course,
I've noticed, but I just never said nothing because I
of
didn't think it'd
course.
ever be able to be done. And I got
Mhm.
my sound down low and my phone way from
Yeah, and it's
my
much
mouth.
better, girl. Bless the Lord. Oh my soul. Go ahead.
It's still loud, Miss T?
No, I said bless the Lord, oh my
Oh,
soul. Like, go ahead.
Yeah.
Come on.
okay. One thing I noticed, I'm not going to even call it sector. I've been, like I said, I've been here forever. I've been here for a long time, and
Mhm,
I floated around and floated around. And it's just one sector. I look at these people, and I look how they operate, and this goes coincide to what my sugar said. Them folks operate in business fashion. You got
mhm,
your late night, you got your midday. Them
mhm,
folks go on at the same time. Them folks
mhm,
stream together. One person will be hosting the panel, and you got three, four, five other people that's live streaming that same thing. They will sit here, are mortal enemies, but they'll sit there on that panel.
Oh
It's a
yeah.
business. Over
Oh
here,
yes.
it's personal.
And they're
And until
consistent.
mhm,
Consistent.
individuals get out of their personal mindset and realize at the end of the day, this is business and it's about, I mean, the content creator, we hold y'all in high regards, but you can't be a content creator without subscribers until the content creators will stop fighting with each other and quit letting these mega trolls run stuff. This is what
That's
you're
true.
going to have.
That's true. I agree.
And that's just my opinion on the situation. That's all. But I just wanted to ask Sugar about that algorithm and stuff because I've been noticing that too. That's why I was just asking how she could. How do you think you can actually stop it? Because I mean,
mm.
have you ever been in a situation, say you was over here on YouTube looking at something, and then you'll flip over there to Facebook, and you're going down your live feed, and you like ad a pop up pertaining to something that you just watched on YouTube, and it's like, well, what? Wait a minute, is these folks really
Uh-huh.
following me?
Uh-huh.
Has
Okay.
that ever happened to you?
Yeah, that happened to me. And
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, yeah. Hold
Okay.
on.
So
Yeah.
I
So
think.
Hold
Go
on,
ahead.
hold
with
on.
that, how can
Hold
you
on,
stop
ladies.
that? That's what I wanted to ask her about the algorithm. That was
Hold
my
on.
question for her.
Someone's at the door. Big Happy, that's you?
Yes, ma'am. Let me see.
Hey, baby. Go ahead. I'm sorry to cut you off. Go ahead, baby.
That was it. I'm finna get down. I ain't gonna take the pound. That's what I wanted to ask. My sugar bear. How can you, I guess, stop an advanced algorithm? I hope that's the right wording. The AI that's
You
You
can.
advanced like
You
that.
right.
can
You get
because it
up and
picks up.
work. Get up. Get up. I mean, I don't understand. If somebody's at work, I understand. You know what I'm saying? If you work for yourself, sometimes you can make your own hours. But if it's not that important, people have lives out of this. But the thing is, if we all want something, to be done, we have to get up and we have to work. It's like somebody, we got all this land and nobody's growing anything on it. You get it? You
Right.
can't get mad if squatters come and put something on there. You got to fight to get the land back. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I would
You
say
all right? Thank you.
I
Thank
was
you.
okay. Go ahead.
No, go ahead,
I'll wait my
Dovey.
turn.
No, baby, it is your turn, Dovey. She was just telling me thank you. She was getting down. You go, Dovey. Go,
I
Dovey.
think so. I can give it a. I think so. I can give it a pull if I come on like at 5 a.m. And if someone can click in, I think I can run into 8 a.m. I think running Q usually come on if somebody can click it in at 8 a.m. And I think so. And then that's they say the person that come on 8 a.m. They will click the next person to come on like about 10 or 11. But I can pull it from instead of coming on 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. I think I can pull it like at 5 until the next person come on. If y'all want to get that a try,
I
That'll
mean,
work.
I'm wait, for one, I'm not here to tell y'all what to do. You have to do
right?
what's best for your platform. I listen to whoever's on when I'm driving to work. I talk to my sister every morning, and once I get to work and go into my office, I put my earbuds on if I can, and I listen to whoever's on in the morning. Now,
Mm,
if you want to go, here's the problem over here, though. I think y'all still missing. Miss Dovey, you go
yes,
live. We support you, right? That's fine. There's no master plan to this. It's all called consistency. If you
right.
do it on a consistent base, people will visit you. But one thing I do know about here, what I've seen so far, and I have to call a spade, and y'all might not like it. If people over here don't like you, they will black you out. And
Right.
because these people, we all are interlocked here, because you just said it yourself, Informer Sugar. We
Yeah.
all are intertwined here, interlocked, engaged, or whatever over here. That can shut your shit down.
Okay. But
Mm-hmm,
let me say this.
mm-hmm.
Sure.
Where is that in writing? You see what I'm saying?
It
That's
don't
just
have
the
to
wait, wait,
be in
wait, 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 wait.
writing.
That's the way it is, right? But who said that's the way it got to stay? What I'm trying to say is we're talking about one thing at a time. What I'm saying is, how did they get where they are? They came in, they conquered, and they completed the job, right? It's still our territory. We could do what we want to do with it if you want it to be. Now, if y'all gonna let them continue to come on your platform and pay and visit and all that, then take it the way it is and stop complaining, or do something about it. That's all I'm saying to you.
I get
Otherwise,
you.
it's gonna keep going and keep going. And they, like they said, they're in the beef sector now. And they're not leaving. That's exactly what the word
That's
said.
exactly
That's
what
what
they
I
said.
said.
That's what they said. They had a plan. It worked, y'all. And I'm not sure. I'm not trying to stop anyone
Okay.
from. And this ain't no knock to nobody. I'm not trying to stop anyone from coming over here. Again, I'm a little different. If you don't disrespect me, I'm not gonna disrespect you. I don't stop people from coming on my platform unless they do something to me or my guests or something like that. So that's not going to be the plan that I follow.
Beauty.
No, I never
Think
said they
that
could
you
come all they
know,
No, I
want.
know what you're saying, baby. I know what you're
Real.
saying. I'm just saying I want to make sure the opinions of the panelists. Diva, can somebody put that up? Is solely y'all opinion. I think you peeped game, but I think a lot of us didn't look at it. Like for me,
I did.
you
I was
okay.
watching it very close. I watched it.
So why have okay, so you come on in the morning. Okay.
I come in around then Beauty Mind says she would take it at 8 o'clock. So she'll tap in on me. But I want to say, Beauty Mind, if I'm on at 5, even though that you there, I think so you should go ahead on and just tap on into the stream yard so you can start getting
Mhm.
subscriber over in your room. If you get up during that time, so then still to go on start talking like about 8 o'clock. So you can go ahead, so I can go ahead and entertain your people from my room. But so you can start getting some people over there, even though I'm streaming from here, even though I'm in my room, you can hook up your screen to mine, and then you can start talking
Well,
about 8 o'clock.
you know what? You and her could discuss that behind the scenes. We don't
Okay,
want,
okay,
you know what I
okay.
mean, baby? We don't want everybody to know y'all
Oh,
master
oh,
plan.
oh, shoot. I'm sorry. Yes, that's
That's
true.
okay. That's okay.
I'm sorry.
Again, great point. Go ahead, be happy. Thanks and welcome to the platform. Don't move, Grish. Go ahead.
Uh-oh, I'm sorry. Hello, can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, I just wanted to add, well, I'm speaking as a subscriber, right? And I'm not understanding is like, does everybody have a problem with the guys and the way that they're coming? Because in my, from what I can say, I find it like refreshing.
Mm-hmm.
The morning show in particularly. Um, we're not used to that over in this sector, especially for men, a panel of men talking. There's not a lot of stupid and um, foolishness being talked about. It's just really giving a rundown of the things that we've watched I'm sorry.
Go ahead,
Oh, I
Dovey.
thought somebody was talking to me, but it was just, to me, it was like somebody's giving a rundown of the things that we've watched
Mm-hmm.
previously and just giving a male perspective of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't get like what the big hoopla is. It's an application that was made for people to get on and pretty much share, do commentary on or whatever. So no, like nobody owns um, subscribers. Am I making sense? Like, is that the issue? Is everybody's worried about losing subscribers?
No, actually, I think what we was just talking about. I don't know how it came 100% about them, but we was watching. Now, this is part of here. Here you go, informant. This is part of divide and conquer. This is just to me another part of that's the division that's coming into this area. I don't have a problem with it. I'm not, I always agree to disagree. Me and Ronnie Q, she sent me little hearts because we agreed to disagree. And again,
Hmm.
I believe what you said. There's a master plan and it works, but it's YouTube, you know. Maybe a lot of people look deeper than what it's really about. I guess for me, is surface what they doing. It is what it is. You know, we could choose to support them or not, but I thought they had a different type of voice. That's just for me, and I enjoy listening to them. Now, some people is just gonna be resistant to them, and it is what it is. But I was talking about
That
the division that we see right here in the beef sector that's cropping up. That's what we were talking
The
about.
most refreshing, I'm
okay.
sorry, I apologize. The most refreshing one to me would be NBK,
Yeah,
because this brother, he has a lot of knowledge that he could share, right? Okay. So when he
Hmm.
wants to do that, he can, right? But right now, I'm just being honest, he's doing
mhm.
stuff to help his buddies out, which is cool. But the thing,
Absolutely.
the thing is that what we're saying is those acres belong to us. We don't care about sharing. There was no fence there. But the thing
Uh-huh.
is, the same stuff that we're complaining. If you're going to complain, you got to have a solution. If your pipes is bust, you got to
Exactly.
have a solution how to fix them. You can't just say, "Look
Exactly.
what you done to my pipes," and just keep
Hmm.
on saying it. Then guess what? It's more and more of damage. So you got
Yeah.
to do your own damage control. Like what can I do different on my channel that you know what I mean? That will make me
Okay,
happy.
that's
Not.
what I'm asking. What do you
Mhm.
mean when you say those acres? You mean that time slot
That time
or
slot, we've had it for a
like?
long time and nobody done anything with it. So we can't get mad because they didn't came and conquered it, you see? And then we can't get mad because they've all day laddygag with us and paid us $400 or $500 to get into the algorithm. We can't get mad at that either. What we
Mm.
can do is change it up and we could start being more entertaining or come on more hours, or more time or raise the time slot, whatever we want to do. Or we could just sit back because maybe you're like, I'm so happy help is here. It's either
Hmm.
way people take it.
Mhm.
Am I intimidated by them? No. But the
Hmm.
way that some of them are coming on here and being disrespectful, because you have to remember, they're not here. When they're paying you $400, $500, they're your co-host. And they feel that they are the same equal as you, and they feel they can talk any kind of way. Some of them, not all of them. But the one that I've seen, that's not going to work, right? Okay. Then they could go back to their buddies thing, never disrespect nobody, never
Hmm.
curse nobody out, never wonderful because they're going to keep their the algorithm they're going to keep that great. You see, we could do the same thing.
But Grish, whose fault is that? Whose
Ours,
fault is that?
ours. I got it. It's
Mhm.
ours.
We
Mhm.
can't
And then
control
when you,
we
I'm
can't
sorry.
control what other people do. But again, I'm
Correct.
gonna say this, I'm gonna say this, and it's getting dark, and I'm gonna stick to it. People only act the way you allow them to act in your house. You can't blame those men for coming over here. And the one that's doing all the cussing and stuff, when they was cussing at him, he returned the favor. That's facts,
Okay.
point
Okay.
blank.
Okay. But
Mhm.
right. But
Right?
I
Mhm.
right.
Right?
Right.
Mhm.
Okay. Not a problem.
And then,
But
Grace,
there's
let me ask you this:
go
when
ahead.
you say we can do that, but will it be the same? And then, because I'm asking this, like, change is never bad, and change isn't a bad thing. In my opinion, change can always be good, depending on the situation. So you're saying like, okay, that acreage is ours and that. So is somebody gonna come in with, because I'm just speaking, really, I'm just mainly speaking about the morning show because I really I enjoy it. But
Mm-hmm.
do you think that somebody that's already here can come in and give that same energy?
Okay,
And maybe I'm
so
speaking because it's men. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
Maybe I'm speaking in terms of that. But
So
I'm wondering, do you think that's possible?
right. So what they have created, right, is great, right? But it ain't the first time it's been done. You know,
Mm-hmm.
we've had things that were popular, and then people have lives and go on, and something else happens. So, am I mad that they
Hmm.
started the morning show? No, I think it's great, and I think it should continue. But then there's also, it's not just like it's a Barbie. It can't be, you know what I mean, done again, and it's copywritten, and
Right.
we can take the opportunity, okay, and we can also do other things besides, because the beef sector really don't wake up to mostly the afternoon or the evening. That's when we start, that's when we really start. We it's nice when we can find somebody, that might pop up. Because I remember, I think Reed used to get up eight. I think she may still do it. But you got to have that taste for that. They bring in a
Yeah.
refreshing thing where they talk about news, they talk about topics, and it's no disrespect. Let's see why we love the show. There's no disrespect. You see?
Not a
Exactly.
lot of hollering.
Okay.
There's not a lot of
Right.
And
hoopla.
if it is,
Right.
it's Grish. If it is, it's from the people over here, the women over here.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So on
So,
that note, if we can get something like that, you know what I'm saying, where we can,
mm-hmm,
and I'm sure that see, I haven't been in the beef sector that long, but I love it. And I think something could, I think something great could come out of the beef sector because there's a lot
mm-hmm,
of good characters. It's a lot of good personalities
I
here. You
agree.
see what I'm saying? Everybody not good and funny, but some people are. You see, everybody's not meant to be a Sean Bradley or this and that, but some people have their own thing.
Mm-hmm,
Try different things. If
mm-hmm,
this ain't work, try this. Try that before you give up. Because
mm-hmm.
somebody came in and it worked for them. They just came out of nowhere
Mm.
and it worked for them. That's all I'm saying.
Mm. I get where you come from. Hey, you had a great perspective on this thing because, again, when people are buying the business and they are researching the land, they do look at in the land and say, for instance, investment, just something they look at it for the long haul. That's with stocks. You don't invest in stocks thinking you're gonna hit it big in one day, a couple of months, a year or two. When you invest in stocks, you looking at the long haul, and there are going to be some peaks and valleys, some highs and lows, but you always look at a business for the long haul, and that's exactly what I believe that these brothers did. And to be honest with you, Grish, it's so much hate between us on this side. I'm not
Mm.
mad at them. People are not going to like me for the content we all just, the commentary we just did right now. So it is what it is. I get where you going. You are one of those who we are over here. We enjoy being over here, and we want over here to thrive and to last. But the hate is so real over here, it's going to be very hard to follow that blueprint that they set. I'm
But
just saying.
this is what I like about Ness. Regardless of everything is happening,
Oh
and there's a
yeah.
lot going on around this
Yeah.
young lady. This is a young lady now.
Yeah.
She's trying every day. She's
Yeah.
risking it all
Yeah.
every day, and it's working. There's some nights it might not be. They got little sound bites of this and that, but she doesn't like if you. She doesn't make a like. She doesn't stop. She keeps going, and
Mm-hmm.
then she tries another day. Whatever she hasn't done today, she tries it. And I'm telling you, that is the blueprint. If I had to follow, and I'm being honest, I'm not saying be like her because your personality might not be like her. But what I'm saying is she's consistent. Let's talk about
But
that. Then go
you
ahead.
sold it. You said right there the main key, 99.9%, the main
Yep.
ingredient in getting any audience is consistency. Do you know how hard I was over here by myself, Grish? And I'm just saying, is this the God honest truth? And some people share me out now, and some people don't. I'm not asking for that. But I stayed over here for a long time trying to figure out how I would grow my audience. And then I thought I was my biggest competitor. Don't look at bigger content. Don't worry about if they come on when you come on. You just come on consistently. and my solid supporter stays with me. And sometimes people share me out. I could tell where more people come from. But when it's all said and done, my consistency is what made me grow. Because everybody that dropped down is not all beef sector that I've seen in the same crowd. But when you do something over here, and the fact of the matter is, if you focus on it this way, if you do something over here that's not well received, to a certain extent, they blackball you over here. I just was able to get above the blackballing because I just didn't give a damn and I kept pushing.
Right.
But
Let me
everybody don't have that in them.
let me say something to you. This is what I
Sure.
have to say, and trust me, I've been in the gutter of the beef sector and everything, right? But I
Okay.
want to let you know, being blackballed is a blessing. Why? Because it eliminates the rats.
Whew.
The people that's not there for you, they
Amen.
disappear.
That's true.
And then it
Say it
opens the
again.
door for new people to come in. So I'm
That's
just letting you
very
know,
true.
the people talk about, oh, they blackball me out. You have
Yeah.
graduated to the next step. So now what's next?
Right.
What's
And
Now
it's an
next?
that's the thing.
opportunity. It's
But
an
And that's all
before
I
I
got
do
to
opportunity
say.
that,
Because
too.
let me just say this. When I came in, yeah, I followed this, and this, and I had to learn myself, you see,
mm-hmm,
and I had to find out
mm-hmm,
for myself. Okay, and I didn't put a lot on Front Street that what was
mm-hmm,
happening and what my decision was. But the bottom line is, I had to see everybody's not good for you, and or you're
mm-hmm.
not good for everyone. Let me say that, okay? Because I'm
Right.
sure I had faults too.
I'm not
But the
everybody
bottom
cup of
line
tea.
is,
Mm-hmm,
I had to do what I had to do. I had to take a
mm-hmm.
chance. Let me just see.
Yeah.
Let me just take,
Yep.
because you get tired after a while.
Yep.
You get tired,
Exactly.
fighting when sometimes the person is wrong as well. I'm gonna throw it
Right.
out there. I'm gonna
Right.
listen. If I get in trouble tonight, I don't care. I don't care
Oh.
because I'm gonna throw it out there. And so
Mm-hmm,
therefore, you get tired and you have to look because you're fighting, but the person is
mm-hmm,
constantly starting trouble, or you're fighting, and all these receipts is coming up that the person wasn't as squeaky clean as you thought. But the bottom line is, now I got to think about me. Now I got to think about me, what I want. And I'm only going to protect the folks this is me, that I like.
mm-hmm,
Or I'm going to go see the people that I like. I'm no more kissing ass, no
mm-hmm,
more licking boots, and
mm-hmm.
I'm happier.
But sometimes it takes
Mm.
people a while to get to that. Like I said, it could be very intimidating sometimes down here, to be honest with you, when you're a smaller a YouTuber, and you see a lot of stuff that excuse me, that goes on down here. Sometimes you may fall victim. Some people do it thinking that you have to run with, a certain group and stuff like that. I've always said that I was gonna come down here and I was just gonna be myself. But at one point, I'm not gonna lie, as a new content creator, I was a little intimidated to us, like damn, every time I go live, they go live on top of me. Nobody's in here, 10 people, 15. Then I stopped saying I didn't care because I remember a sermon about a preacher and it just sticks in my head when he said when he first started his church, it was only maybe his wife and him and his children and maybe two or three other people. And he said he just kept going and kept going. And he's a mega church pastor now. So, with that
Mm.
being said, that stuck with me. Just keep going, keep going, keep going. And that's what I did. But I tell you, it could be tough down here, and people can come in here and take over because they see how weak sometimes people are over in the sector and how quick we'll go against each other. And so it is easy for them to walk in here and buy up some of our land when
Right. But
gentrification time comes.
But
So,
T Velocity, the reason
Like
that
our people, huh?
if you see me, I'm in the room with strong women, right? You're one, Ronnie Q's one. I can name a few, right? And the
mhm,
thing is because we put our pants on one leg at a time. You can't, and you guys are not
exactly,
afraid of anything on two legs. If you get
exactly.
intimidated break, let's see, what can I say?
Barriers, break barriers.
Bend forward and
Mhm.
kiss
Oh,
ass.
okay.
I'm here to let you know you
Mhm,
cannot get that back, and I had to find that out. You cannot get that back. If you have humiliated yourself, embarrassed yourself,
mhm,
made yourself look like an ass because you was just like, I'm just going to go ahead and be this soldier, that you can't get that back. You can't get it
mhm,
back. And
Mm.
so
mhm,
therefore, the only thing you can do is, just go somewhere and cry. Go somewhere and get it together. And you can't apologize for the things that you've done, but you can't beat yourself up for it either. You just don't do it anymore.
mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I
And
done seen
so,
some stuff
I mean,
over
I
here.
used to be a reckless on the streets. And I
Mhm,
don't know. I'm trying really hard not to be as bad. It's in me. I'm never gonna lie. I'm probably not gonna change, but I'm slowing down. I'm
Mm-hmm.
slowing down. But yeah, if I see wrong, I'm gonna check it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Well,
going to check it.
well,
And who am I? I'm
again,
nobody. I'm nobody. But it's just
but
that's
I'm,
where I came from. I came from the pedophilia era where we were checking. You know what I'm saying? What is these people doing in this area for? They're not supposed to be in here. That's where I came from, protecting kids. You see what I'm saying? And then I came over here.
mm-hmm. Well, I get it. You guys, let me tell you something. Be happy, Grish, and everybody, Ronnie Q Talent, whoever joined me tonight. Y'all see how quick Queen Diva. I appreciate you. You guys, I'm gonna have to get ready to wrap it up, but I
Okay.
definitely appreciate what you all was saying and what you brought to the table. Be happy.
This was great. And I'm telling
Yeah,
you, if you're not happy, then you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time sitting in somebody's room
yeah,
that doesn't make you happy. It's really a
Yeah.
waste. You're not gonna
and
get
you
no
got to
brownie
learn how to
points.
balance.
You're not gonna get no
Yeah.
brownie points for it. That person doesn't even know you exist. Do it for you. Okay, thank y'all so much, and God
No,
bless.
I appreciate you coming up here. What's up, Big Happy? You got something
I
else to
agree.
say? Did you get your
No, that's
answer?
it. I did and I didn't know. I'm gonna red ball back because I came
Thank
in
you.
late, but I had been hearing people saying, what the topic, what you all were talking about at the time, like it was an issue with
Mhm.
they coming over here doing this, they coming over here doing that, and I'm just like coming over where this is an
Well,
application of virtual, like
I think
I
it
don't know.
turns into that. Big Happy, I think it turns into that. But here's the beauty of this and this live right now. The live right now was a good live for me because we
Mm,
had a chance to hear from other people perspective. They say, talent came up here and told us some things. You had chat engagement. Ronnie Q came up here and disagreed with me. And the one thing about that I like about me and my house, you can agree to disagree. You're not gonna be shunned. You're not gonna be turned away. It
I
was done
agree
with
100%.
respect. People told me their perspective. I still believe what I believe, but we was talking about that we see something brewing up, and this was just a perfect example. For some reason, this this right here, just showed us too the divide that's coming or the divide that's here because there's people right here in the beef sector, what they want to call a beef sector. Now, you know me, I say I'm part beef sector, but there's no gates. I say this, there's no fences, there's no borders, there's nothing. You are able to go where you want to go. But in our mind, because they sector it off, a group of people, we in the beef sector. But again, there's a divide in the beef sector. So you really can't expect anyone else not to come in and take over or come in and get comfortable and we accept other people. That's called growth.
Hmm.
No matter what their plan is, if they can't sit down here and tell us their plan word for word, we have to wait it out before to be resistant because you may think they coming in here to do something. Chris made a perfectly good point, but sometime I'm trying to mute you, baby. I was trying to mute you, sorry, and I
Oh, I'm
muted
sorry.
myself. You can't always be resistant. Sometimes you have to just watch people. You just have to watch them. Eventually, they'll show you what they're here for, what their plan was. But no one could take over the beef sector because it's nothing but a group of people. So we just have to sit back and watch. But the divide and what we was talking about, the divide and conquer is going right here inside the beef sector, even without the Umar boys. That's what they call them, the Umar boys. Even without them, there's a divide and a conquer is fastly approaching us with the beef that's brewing up right now. And that's all I have to say. I have to get ready to go. Would you like to say a last word, darling?
Nope, that's it. Thank you so much. I'm gonna read all back because it sounded like it was a really, really, really good show. So I
It,
can
it,
see
it
everything that
was.
went on.
It
And as
was.
always, thank you for having me up, Miss T. I
You
appreciate you.
welcome, baby. And thank you for your
Have a good
support.
night.
I greatly appreciate it. You guys,
Yes, ma'am.
I came straight from work. I sat down and I had a couple of things to do. And then I came to hit my live. I call them young men. Sorry, you right, young men. Please, yes, thank you. I need to refrain from calling them boys, the Umar young men. They done gave them a name, and I think it just picked up and we went with it. But again, remember, people sit back and watch how you operate. So if those young men came in here, or you feel as though that they came in here and they doing something, they trying to take over, it is what it is. They already watched a house divide, and they're going to continue to do whatever they decide to do because they watched us right here divide, and it's going to continue to divide. Okay. I would love your opinion on this, MU. Okay, so MU and Pizarro talking about. With that being said, thank you everyone who joined my panel. Thanks for the thumbs up. Please, if you didn't thumb up the video coming in, please thumbs it up on your way out. If you feel like it, you could share it. I think this was a very, very good live because I'm working on something else, and I think that people more than anything are just curious of why these young men came in here, why they dropping so much money. But again, y'all, this is YouTube. Don't look at it so deep. It is what it is. What can they really take from you? With that being said, y'all be safe and be blessed, and I'll catch y'all on the flip side.